beginning.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hero Club Live and another session of PairOfSocks Lost. I am your Dungeon Master, Dylan McCullum, and we are Hero Club. And this is not the main thing we do on Hero Club. No, not at all. The main thing we do on Hero Club is our podcast, where we take our TTRPG sessions that we record live around a table, and we edit them down into these tight little tot audio anthologies with so many different genres, short seasons. You can start wherever you want. We have so many genres, we can list them out now. We have noir, we have pirates, we have multiple Christmases, we have western, we have spooky western, we have slasher flicks, we have stoner flicks, we have Tarantino send-ups, we have space. We have space. And also, let's be clear, the pirates are animal variety. Also a Suicide Squad. All right, but please go listen to our podcast. We put a lot of work into it, and I think that you'd really enjoy it. Anyway, this is PairOfSocks Lost. Here on Hero Club Live, we just like to sit around and play some good old Dungeons and Dragons. I will inform you about what's been happening, what PairOfSocks Lost is, but first, let's talk to our players. Let's start with Marty. Marty, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to say to the people. Also, that's Stevie, everyone.
Hi, everyone. I'm Marty, and I work on the podcast. I do the art for all of the socials and stuff. I am also a writer, unrelated to the podcast, currently on strike. Please support the writers and actors strike. And, yeah, I play Golzok. I play Golzok. Eston Scarf, the orc monk. He's more just a guy who's not really sure of himself and never really formally learned to fight, so he just punches. He's not like an actual dogma-y monk type of guy. And just leveled up. I'm very excited to show everybody what I can do.
I love every time that we go into you telling that you're a monk, you have to go through this, like, the whole thing of like, well, he's not in flavor. He's not a monk.
It's to the same people. They've heard it. I appreciate you guys tuning in every time. It's really nice.
Moving on. I know it's going to be hard for us all to not look at Stevie, but you can look at Stevie while John talks about his life. John, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to say.
Hello, my name is John Madison. I am playing Tones Zuru, who is a level 6 arcane chef who's just learned some new tasty tricks. And right now I am currently in Kansas visiting my family. Ooh. And my 2 adorable nephews and my adorable niece. And today I sang Part of Your World to my niece, and it was beautiful.
That's insanely sweet, John. That's very sweet.
That was it.
Thank you.
They're extremely smart. Anyway,
Hannah, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to say.
Get me. I'm Hannah. I play Marabella Graveneye, a level 6, count 'em up, cleric of the Grave Domain. Very exciting. She's a dwarf-ish adjacent. And my fun fact today is that apparently dead people can get goosebumps.
I hate that.
Thank you for that
it's
so
true
much.
To my domain, so that is a nice necrotic fact for you all.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah!
Oh, that's creepy.
If they watch Lizzo perform?
Oh my god.
Or like a temperature goosebump.
I think Lizzo's not.
I don't think Marty
the
knows.
example. Yeah, right.
Lizzo wouldn't give you goosebumps performing?
She has. I've seen her
She's
perform.
so good.
She's in.
Goosebumps
Google what's happening with Lizzo right now, Marty.
Oh, Google Lizzo.
Really
It's not
bad
great.
Example?
Lizzo's not doing great. Let's
Lizzo's
move on.
not doing great right now. I'm very sad about it, but it's apparently it's happening.
Moving on.
If you wanted to know just how cut off from the internet Marty is, he lives in pure bliss.
That was in earnest.
Let's go
this
to
episode.
Jasmine. Jasmine, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to say.
Hello, I'm Jasmine. I play Zara. She is a halfling rogue / fighter. And yeah.
And
And
yeah.
we're all watching Party learn about.
Get off me!
Last but not least, let's go with our daddy Primavera himself, George. George, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and if you have the breath, anything else you want to say.
No!
It's the Ranger level 6. He's gonna do his thing, everybody. He's a card from the deck that is warring across these lands, and he is trying to find out the origin of his repeated lives dying and holding his dead friends on the battlefield.
I
Sort
cannot
of.
wait. Sorry, I cannot wait to take that clip, send it to you, George, and us just have that face journey of it just slowly zooming in on Marty's face while we're talking.
I know. Oh,
Can we have
wow.
it with the
Yeah.
I was gonna either that one or like the you say you're okay or you're fine, but you're not fine.
Yeah,
You know that
yeah.
audio?
Yeah.
All notes
That-
taken and cataloged.
It was a pretty solid joke on any other day that Lizzo's a tremendous performer. Hey, if they heard Lizzo perform, would they get goosebumps? No idea.
Yeah, we're all immediately like, what the fuck?
Okay. Like because of the controversy.
All
How
of us
was
are
I
super
supposed to
right,
know?
like, what are
How-
what are these goosebumps for?
And
Do you
Ginger?
say how was I supposed to know?
Yes,
In the front page of the internet for like 3 days.
I refuse to get on it.
honestly, he's living in bliss. It's true
I'm not.
bliss.
Is
I
the
envy
thing.
it.
I'm not living in bliss.
So you're living in a constant
Ignorance.
state of panic while also being ignorant of everything.
Yeah, it turns out she's 100% getting sued.
It's enough to be miserable, and not enough to actually know what's going on.
How hard this episode just got dated is so funny. Okay,
I'll be right back.
and while Marty is
Cry.
dealing with that, I am your Dungeon Master for PairOfSocks Lost, Dylan McCullum. Hi, it's nice to see you. PairOfSocks Lost is based off of the 5e adventure book Wild Beyond the Witchlight, but that is so far past us in the rearview mirror at this point. Some of the names are the same. They don't mean what they meant in that book. It's to the point where basically the players could read the book and go, oh, this is fucking not at all the thing. Just so you all know, Wild Beyond the Witchlight technically could be done. If you're playing it by the book, you could technically do that in like 10 sessions. You could like knock it out so fast.
Do they not play laser tag?
No, they don't play laser tag
What?
at any point. But
That's their
I
loss.
have basically smashed together all of these stories that I enjoy so much. Wizard of Oz, Phantom Tollbooth, Peter Pan. You kind of smash them all up into my own fan theories and headcanon, and then I force my friends to play the main characters of that headcanon, and get to watch me giggle whenever I make a reference to something that is from those books, and go like, hee 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 hee, because I wear my inspiration on my sleeve. Anyway, now let's head on in to the recap, shall we? I think we shall. It's been a minute because we missed last week, but the last session was, in my humble opinion, a banger. So let's remind ourselves what it was, shall we? Last we left off, our group of adventurers journeyed forth with their new cart towards the Tin Man's workshop. Along the way, they discovered not necessarily an ambush, but the idea that they were being hunted by something large. So, when it came to and they found the hunting party of a full house and some interesting riders atop these odd licorice whip bikes, and, of course, 3 centaurs, that matter the most out of any of the people who were there. Slowly, Zara snuck forward, hid in a bush, and waited for the exact moment to slip underneath the full house, which together the cards formed essentially an impenetrable tank. And while the others were fighting against the riders on the bikes who had turned into these weird faces and eyes and noses and mouths, they fought hard with a lot of nat 20s. And at the end of the day, Zara was able to effectively dismantle the full house without it being able to even get a lick of its full potential out. After the blank Spade, the card ranger who has been with them for a few of these days, helping them in their adventures, urged them for mercy, asking them to keep their card companions, or no, not companions, their card brethren alive. That is where we left off. It is silent. The sounds of some fire, of the burning bikes that remained still crackle in the background. The rubble starts to clear, the dust from the bridge destroyed by Tone's force ball, changing with his own imagination the properties of a spell loved and known, fireball, into something devastating towards structures. A silence falls over you all as you decide what to do next. So, you have the full house, the 9 of diamonds, 9 of clubs, Jack of diamonds, Jack of spades, Jack of clubs, tied up, mostly unconscious. I believe you took one of them. You would like to loot. Of course you can. Make an investigation check.
Like, yeah. I really want to do well on my looting, and I'm gonna guidance myself. You want to do well on the looting.
Yeah, of course you want to do well on the loot.
You have to do so well.
I tried to say that, but I was
Are you just patting down bodies?
I'm not made uncomfortable by it, so I might be perfect. Ooh, 22.
22. On one of them, they're... It seems like they have a couple of just, like, swords on them. When you're kind of, like, rifling through their kind of broken and mangled suits, the cards kind of travel light for the most part. But as you're looking at them, one of them does have concealed with a 22 within its power armor a small notebook and a scroll.
Ooh.
The scroll, though, is not, like, well done. It's kind of crumpled up as if someone just kind of, like, shoved it in. But you do see it's like a spell scroll with parchment. Other than that, you don't find anything on them.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you have to
go. Should we as a team try to see if we can use the tank to repair or bolster our own vehicle?
Yes.
Yeah, you basically, the tank, again, is kind of like, there's shrapnel and there's, like, pieces of their suits, because remember, the suits kind of combine together to make that tank. But they are broken, and that's it, they are unconscious. Yeah, it'll take a second for you to be able to, like, actually get these suits off and kind of make them into spare parts. But you... and also to be able to build something completely now on the side of the road, probably difficult, but you would be able to get this stuff off of them pretty easily. You've really whomped them.
Yeah, Zara pretty much tore it apart.
Mhm.
I mean, should we try to make them into more harpoons or healing scrap?
I think
What
let's
are people
reload our
thinking?
harpoons, heal up,
Mhm.
and
see
let's
what's
maybe,
left. Yeah.
and maybe we can like slap a ram on the front of our guy.
Is it
Like, if we
enough
wanna
that we can
blast
do
through a
all those
wall.
things?
With the bikes, maybe?
I think maybe I think most bikes were destroyed, but like,
Oh,
or they got away. But I think like if we have extra at the end, let's make a ram on the front of this thing, and otherwise maybe just like restock harpoons and heal up.
Yeah, with this one, you'd basically be able to easily restock harpoons because you'd be making essentially scrap metal
Compress the metal.
spears.
Yeah. Sick.
The actual, you have enough metal, I'll say, just by salvaging, you have enough metal to create a ram on the front of it, but you all don't have the know-how to exactly build this yourself.
Yeah.
The Forgotten Children were the ones who essentially did the construction for you.
Right.
We have enough to heal up as well.
Yes, you for sure have enough to heal up. You can patch this
Okay.
thing.
I'm proficient in land vehicles. If that
You are.
matters.
I
I got my
am
driver's
proficient
license.
in land vehicles.
Mhm.
Oh, sick.
Can I Arcana check the scroll in the notebook, please?
Yeah, of course.
And then I'm gonna grab the awake guy.
Oh, not good. 3.
3. Yeah, you're rifling through the notebook and you see a lot of different symbols and plans.
Oh, okay.
You see like notes in the margins, but even with the Arcana, the notebook itself doesn't seem magical. You know, just on baseline, that a spell scroll is magical, but
Yeah.
you have no idea what the symbols mean, or what it could possibly
I-
be based off of
Could
your
I do
check.
an investigation check on the notebook to just try to decipher anything what it says? Not even just magic wise, but
Yeah, make an investigation check.
some of it.
I'll help just because looking for any kind of knowledge that
Mhm.
they would be keeping on their person would be my priority as well.
Shit. I don't know where that went. We're gonna use a new dice. Wow, the same
Just me.
thing, kind of.
Oh,
11.
she's here. Never mind.
11.
Yeah.
11. It's a lot to kind of flip through and parse through, and it's a lot of like mechanical jargon that you're not fully understanding.
Mm.
But the gist that you see is that it's detailing shipments, orders back and forth between these areas. You see there is one page that has some arcane glyphs on it, arranged in a circle. And you also see just notations of... You see, especially you within 11, you see two recurring. You see like the movements of where 2 is, essentially.
Where
it says-
A2?
Where
Like-
A2
like in-
is, yeah, one of the 2s of the deck, and there is a notation that basically says 2 stationed in Fable Rise.
Well, I'm gonna kill him.
Lost contact 5 days ago. Of the things that
Any
you would care
idea-
about, you would just look through that and see those words.
Okay, so there's a 2 in Fable Rise. Lost contact 5 days ago.
Mhm.
Okay. It doesn't say which 2, right?
No, it just says 2.
Also,
Do I know what Fable Rise is? Sorry, Marty.
Yes, Fable Rise, you have heard that as the name of the city in the sky that's like...
Right,
neutral.
got it. Sky Islands.
Yes.
I was going to ask, is there a date on this parchment? Like, was it written today or is it old?
Yeah.
With what you've found with the 11, you don't really see any dates. It seems like a very haphazard notebook. But no, there's no date that you can see.
Thank you.
Who was it you, George, who wanted to go grab one of the
The
cards?
awake card that we didn't
Yeah,
fully knock out.
I forget which one you kept because all of them got knocked out, but I think you woke
of
one
the
up at the end.
jacks.
Yeah. Let's. Do you have any preference?
Jack of spades around or no?
Yeah, Jack of Spades.
Yeah. Wake him up from my own suit. I wake him up and I just like, is there a water nearby or water source? I just like take my canteen. I just like dump it on his face to wake him up.
Yeah.
Against, like the wreckage of what's around.
So
Like-
you've at this point has basically stripped his suit off. He is just card. There's like a couple of like metallic attachments still on him. The
Albert
eyes
pointed at his chest.
like flicker up and just. Whoa! What's happening? Whoa, you vile villains!
If you try to run, you must understand, you will not get far.
You're one of us? A traitor?
And I'm fully blank. As soon as
Yeah,
I got
you're
all
fully
my
blank.
spells back, I've disguised selfed up.
Mhm.
And I said, I'm just gonna ignore like you're one of us, and say, tell me, Jack, where is the Tin Man? Can I intimidate?
Yeah, roll an intimidation check.
Yeah, right. Oh, 13.
13. Whatever you say to me, you know, of all people, it doesn't matter. I'll be back. We'll all be back. So do your worst. Scum.
say- I get in like really upset, like, don't you understand? We could be back better. Freed from the endless torment. Do you not remember?
Free? Free of what? We are the courts. So, I assume you're a lowly number, not one of us. A man without a face, is that it?
Can I try intimidating him?
Sure, of course you can.
Golzok steps forward and goes like, Golzok steps forward. I'm going to use a key point to summon my Arms of the Astral Self and my newfangled Visage of the Astral Self. So I'm not going to hurt anyone with the blast.
Okay, how many key points is that? Is it just
It's
one for all of
one
it?
point.
Sick.
4 Visage of the Astral Self. Or I can either use key points separate, but if I use it one time, I can pick both of them.
Okay, great.
So 3 arms on each side of him, and then one, like made of the purple spectral energy,
Mhm.
and over Golzog's head, this is new, an orcish helmet made of a ram skull in that same purple bluish energy appears.
Cool.
And Golzog just sort of stands behind the blank spade, and I'm actually gonna say doesn't say anything.
I think Blank Spade's gonna to assist with that, just like turn back like the good cop and be like,
And-
there are 4 of you. left
And
to
the
question."
visage gives me advantage on intimidation checks.
Yeah, I was gonna give it to you anyway. But yeah, so the card is just like the spear like right at him, or like the sword. I forget what you were using.
Halberd.
Halberd, yeah, the halberd right there.
I
just-
drop it when I feel Golzok come up behind
just
me, like I
looks
put it in
over-
the dirt.
And hears you say like, "Well, there's always 4 of you. You know, there's a few more." And then he sees that. Roll your intimidation check.
19.
19. All right. So you want to know where the Tin Man is? you'll be going to your death. So I might as well tell you. It's up by the mountains. Not too much further from here. You'll get to an entrance that's almost impossible to get into. And once you're there, once you're in there, it's a fully mechanized operation. There's no guards because there doesn't need to be any. The entire place will be trying to kill you. You won't even make it past the lobby. Is that what you wanted? Is that what you wanted to hear, scum?
If nobody else is going to, I'm just gonna put his face in the dirt, knock him unconscious.
Yeah, just instantly like.
Wake another.
Golzog will do it.
And we don't have to do the whole thing, but I would like to repeat the process somewhat and verify that they tell me the same place.
Last of Us style.
Last of Us verifying.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So roll me a d20. Just roll me a d20.
All right. 19.
19. Okay, that's just a luck check to see like how long it takes for these conversations. These conversations go a little bit quicker because Golzog's just standing there, and they wake up and you just keep pointing to like the other cards, like almost like having like a knife to them to see like if you're gonna mangle them. But you hear essentially the same story of them being like indignant and then going, "You're going to your death. It's gonna be so hard. You don't even understand. There's like a whole puzzle to get in, and you won't be able to get in." I'm
bad at certain kinds of puzzles. Tell me what puzzles are there, and I'll tell you if I'm bad at them.
Do we learn where it is?
You already kind of know where it is.
Okay.
You're moving towards
great.
that. You've been moving towards it. You have kind of the directions to it in your in the tank that you have already kind of has the directions to it logged.
Gotcha.
But this is telling you more about like what you might get there. I will say now that you're doing this to like a few of them, make an insight check. Someone with advantage.
I have a +8 if that.
That would be great.
You're hearing the same story told over and over again from these guys.
Oh, 20. Oh my gosh, 2. Well, I could not add
Get to that number
for so long.
22.
22.
Yep. As you're hearing the story over and over, and they keep saying the words, "It's going to be so difficult. It's so hard." They're not lying about that. There's you've learned there's clearly going to be there's a door puzzle. There's a whole thing going on that the place is mechanized, that it would be very difficult, that there's no guards, but it will attack you. But as you're listening to them, you can tell, at least on like the third one, by the third one, they're not telling you everything.
I have one more question for the one that's awake.
You have one more question?
Yeah.
Good luck.
For the last
Guidance.
one. Thank you.
Guidance.
I get in front of the last one, which I assume it's Jackson who's?
It's Jackson 9s.
Nines.
So how I think this
So
this
I'm gonna
deep
wait for
in,
one of the
you-
9s.
Okay. So you've heard from the Jacks, and you wake up the 9 of clubs.
9 of clubs.
Uh-huh. It was like, what? What's happening? Oh.
I shush him, get down to his level. I drop the halberd. Calm yourself.
Okay.
And I, just to him, facing him, will drop my disguised self so he sees my numbers and my suits.
What?
But I keep the mask.
Why? Why?
All is not as it seems. The Queen. Why does she send us over and over again? Can you tell me?
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Ooh, you might not need guidance.
Well, you have it.
I'm gonna need it. Ooh, guidance saved me. It's an 18.
18. Why? Why? Because we have to be, because that's what we do. And you can see very visibly has never asked the question of why in his mind, and he's like going through the motions of like trying to figure out and can't come up with anything.
Dylan, I'm gonna just, I don't know if this is gonna do anything, but I would like to like lean down with this guy, drop the mask so he can see my face, and I would like to expend a spell slot to cast Hunter's Mark on this guy.
Okay.
And just have the spade, have the spade like appear on him.
Yeah, you see right
and
next to his clubs, just a spade.
Foster this doubt with like this significant mark that, like, you know.
Make a. I have no idea what check this would be. Make a.
Like a survival check, because it's like...
Yeah, honestly, with stuff this wild that I just want to see, do survival, why not? This is it's manipulating Hunter's Mark into something different.
13.
Woof. He just looks down. But we fight for the queen. We fight for the queen.
We need not fight at all.
But that's what we do. We fight for the queen. Against villains.
Is he lost? Like, I'm not gonna be able to save him?
No, what you're seeing is that it's not that he's lost, it's that he's truly coming to terms with this all at once and doesn't know, is almost in some ways robotic, going through like the motions of saying like, well, if then because, and like there's almost like something blocking a piece of logic happening in his head.
Okay, go ahead, please.
I was gonna ask if I could. I mean, if it's not in his head, if something's blocking it in his head, then this might not help. But I was wondering if I could use either detect thoughts or encode thoughts.
You could definitely do detect thoughts for sure.
Yeah. Okay. I'll use that. But I mean, I might be able to see something that it can't work through or see through, since I'm just sort of standing by.
So you start to reach out, imagining what it would be like to be inside of this card's head. First surface thoughts are just, we fight for the queen. Queen, we fight for the queen. We get shuffled and we fight for the queen. The queen is who we fight for. Are you pushing deeper, I assume, with what you just told me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't care if it knows.
What is the save?
Sorry.
Is there a save? No, I think you just... No, there is, yeah.
No, there is a save.
I think it's a wisdom save.
I believe so.
Yeah, it is... wisdom save, yes.
Yeah, I am certain that failed. That was a 7 on the die. So...
Yeah, that fails.
Nice.
You peer deeper into their thoughts, and you do start to go past... It feels like you're swimming past like a blockage, like there's a dam. And as you peer past it, the thoughts are very similar, but you start to hear like, we fight for the queen. We get shuffled, laid out, we fight for the queen. That's what we were born to do. That's what we were born to do. Keep the fight going. Keep the fight going. and even further in on this, make a spell attack roll for me.
Okay.
Plug this damn.
16.
You force your way through this, and suddenly you're flooded with ages of memories all coming at you. Ages of thoughts of lives. You see this card dying, and you're flooding back, trying to get through this. You break through, and you see a singular thought in their head, a singular memory of the deck all being almost like standing in unison in like a military phalanx, and just hearing the words from a very high-pitched voice. You see the floating beheaded head of a queen floating in a jar, saying, "You will keep up the fight. The fight will never end. And that is your purpose. Keep up the fight." And at this point, you're almost shunted out of the mind as the card just goes, What are we?
And I
I immediately tell the blank spade and everybody this, what I saw right away.
we are all of us blank cards. And I just pick him up, point him away, and just like push him off into the forest.
This 9 just starts stumbling towards the forest, just going, What are we? Why? And it just, like, kind of like we're starting to go into like a weird floppy sprint going through the forest. Why? There remains one more 9.
I just say, I like nod, and I say, restrain the others. Now we will not have left a full hand in our wake. Fly in my room.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of here.
So like, I know you don't want all the cards to die, but like, the more we leave alive, the more might come after. Like, should we kill like two of them? 3?
These
2.
will need to rejoin a greater card group before they can be of any threat again, and even then they will need to travel in a group of 5 to be the most dangerous. Everything else is easily dispatched. I don't feel it is worth the risk, but if you would have your toll, I would give you what you desired.
You gotta give her something to kill. She loves, I mean...
What? No! Let's not kill me.
I want to clarify. I don't love killing. I just don't love the idea of like people who have seen us and know what we're up to after us. Like, it just.
Can we insight check her? I don't love killing.
Anyone can do that, yeah.
Look,
Zara. I'll do that as well. I'll do that.
I have seen many an orcish countenance.
15.
What do I
15.
roll? What do
15.
I roll?
Persuasion or deception, whichever one you're doing, and then tell us the number.
All right. Well,
Just tell us the number.
10?
Not 10. Okay.
Tell us the truth.
Does she love killing?
no, she doesn't mind it, but she doesn't love it.
All right.
Like,
all
she'll
right.
do it if she
Fine,
has
fine.
to.
Okay.
Listen,
there
Zara.
it is.
It's the indifference to the
Keep
light
in
going
mind-
out. It's not a thirst for it. I get
No,
it.
Keep in
she's
mind-
not like laughing when she stabs someone, but she's like, I did what I have to do.
She's like, I burned them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes it.
Zara, keep in mind I haven't rolled. Zara, I have seen bloodlust grace the faces of many Mugashnar orc, and listen, you got it, dude. No one loves killing more than Zara.
That is the same vibe as like, you got it, kid.
And Golzok, as he's saying this, his casual gestures are being mirrored with the
The
spectrum.
giant R's.
Yeah. Also, John, and this is, forgive me, because you were detecting thoughts on them, in that, like, swarm of thoughts and ideas, you would have 1,000% seen, like, the doorway to this deep in the mountains, almost like a metallic doorway in the mountains. But there's an errant thought that takes you far away from it to the middle of a workshop. And in the middle of this workshop, there is a circle with arcane glyphs. Make an Arcana check for me.
Okay. 16.
16. You've seen these all around Waterdeep. That's a teleportation circle.
Huh.
And essentially, when you look at that, there's a thought that flashes into your mind of the back entrance.
Got it. So there's another way to get in, except other than that door?
Yes.
Is there a way... There's probably no way to perceive where the other end of that teleportation circle is?
Well,
or
with a 16, you know how teleportation circles work. Some can be connected, but as long as you know the pattern of the teleportation circle, you can make one.
Got it.
I also found this notebook and this scroll. Do these mean anything to anyone?
I'll make a Arcana check on it.
Yeah.
I have a -1. That's
Who's
a
good
4.
at Arcana? Is anyone here good at Arcana?
That's a 4. You look at it and you go, nah.
I
You
know
can't.
what
I'm
this
a
is,
plus
but
1 on
If you
Arcana.
will like a chance.
Does anyone
I'll take
have
a
more than
look.
+1?
I can't be the only one with Arcana.
I
but
have
here we
plus
go.
one.
I've got
too,
Arcana. I have +7.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus, John.
He's a wizard.
One of them was.
John,
I mean, come on.
take this scroll.
Oh,
maybe
sure.
you don't know what it is,
Yeah.
and I'd like to
that's-
guidance you too while you're looking at it, because maybe that's
Oh, this
connected to
scroll? It's
in the
20.
glyphs.
Nat
Yeah.
20?
No,
Yeah.
incredible.
So
Yeah.
you've all been
that's-
rolling pretty high, and this all leads to this. You look at it and you are like, oh. Well, that's almost to you go in your mind. You go, well, that's really convenient. That's it's
Oh,
a
it's a
scroll of it's teleportation circle.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
What did you know?
not
That's
only that,
exactly what we need.
with the nat 20, I will remind you as a new wizard who is playing the class for the first time that you can copy this spell down into your spell book if you wish.
Yes,
Don't
please.
do it, John.
Shut up, Marty.
What?
But also
Okay.
with a nat 20 Arcana check on it, you look at like the notebook as well for a second, and you flip through it, and you get to that page of the arcane circle with glyphs, and instantly your mind recognizes the pattern. It's the one that you just saw in the memory. Essentially meaning that you have the key
You gotta tick it
to get
in,
home.
baby.
You have basically you have the key to the back door that they were
Hmm.
probably using.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, motherfucker.
Letting everyone know everything I saw from the floating head of the queen to this teleportation circle. So, and then ending it with, so I think we have a back door to get in, and we could probably do it from here instead of banging on the front door.
Can we bring our tank in with us or no?
I was just gonna ask that. Can we bring the tank?
Well, as someone who clearly knows everything about this spell, I think it's 10 feet. You draw a 10 feet diameter circle on the ground. It describes residuals of the permanent location circle. A shimmering portal opens within the circle you drew. Any creature that enters the portal instantly appears within 5 feet of the destination circle. It doesn't say. I think it just has to be within 10 feet. So I think if the
I'll say this. It's kind of a DM's call, I guess. But it is mostly for creatures. So I don't think you could do a full vehicle with teleportation in the circle.
Well, we could always drive closer over there, so we've got our tank nearby, and then teleport inside and get out on.
We could also,
the tank.
Not that I'm pro splitting everybody up, but we could send one person with the tank and everybody else in, or half and half, something like that.
Oh, that's interesting. But then half of us would have to deal with the puzzle to get in and.
Oh, that's true. Unless the tank could somehow break down the door or something. That was sort of what I was picturing.
We can teleport inside. It would be better if we have our full faculties rather than in a machine.
And also, just because I don't understand how things work here, the tank's not alive, right? Does it work if it's alive?
The tank, in a way, does feel and live. Yes. I think for bringing it to the Tin Man, he is a worker of terrors.
Can he
like this one? And I point at Zara.
Wow, rude. I think we'd be better off making a decision sooner rather than later, since other the ones that got away might be able to report back to the Tin Man.
Right. Well, then we might as well start trekking over there, and then do we want the tank close by so we can make an escape with it, or
be wise to maneuver as close to the teleportation? Did we already draw the teleportation circle?
No, I can get started on that.
I think we should travel away from the cards we tied up, and then...
Okay, fair.
Let's tie the cards up. Let's drive away, draw the circle, and then we can talk about, like, maybe just putting it right next to the teleportation circle we draw. So, like, yeah, we can do, like, a bang-bang. And how many times can you cast teleportation circle?
Well, I will say this. Teleportation circle gets you in.
Yeah.
Yeah, not out.
Probably wouldn't get you out.
So we'll need a scroll to get out.
I mean...
Probably are in there.
Well, it's that. Remember, circle is connected to a circle, so you don't. The one that you leave, isn't permanent. So teleportation circle actually can't get you out. It can only get you into places you know of.
So we should park it close by.
Yeah, we'll like go to the outskirts, like before where I know being too close would be risky to the Tin Man.
Yeah.
But we'll travel for like an hour, so John can copy this, and then we'll find somewhere like in a tree grove somewhere. Does this all sound good to everybody? We'll park, draw this bad boy, gear up, and we'll go in.
I mean, if
that sounds great.
Puts it in a spell book, we'll have a way out, right? Because we could.
We'll be with teleportation circle. There won't be a circle we're teleporting to inside there. So, because the circle we're gonna leave behind is gonna evaporate when he casts the spell, and then we won't have like another destination to go to using teleportation circle.
So I'm just gonna read the spell.
Okay, so I'll explain. So there's a thing called teleport. Teleport lets you just teleport. Teleportation circle is essentially fast travel point. Think of it like that, fast travel point. Teleportation circle lasts a single round unless it's permanent. This one's a permanent one, and you have essentially the key, the password to this fast travel point. You can use teleportation circle to get to that fast travel point. It does not leave a fast travel point behind for you to come back to. So
also, it's
once you go in, there's no actual way to use it to get out because
I see what you're saying.
you don't know the password to any other teleportation circle right now. So it's
Also-
it's a fast travel point.
It also, I think Dylan, right? I mean, just to homework Gabe this is a 5th level spell.
Mhm.
I can copy it in my spell book, but I can't cast it until I can cast 5th level spells.
Oh.
But we have a spell scroll for it right now, right?
Yes, you have a spell
Right,
scroll
so
for
we can
it.
cast it once.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'll at least
Either
know
way,
it.
it
That's
wouldn't help you get out, even if you could.
Right.
But it is a good thing to probably copy down.
To have for the future.
Yeah.
Sure, thank you. That's awesome. Okay, so
Time up.
while we're doing all of that, I'm just gonna go over to Zara and be like, "Brrr, it's cold. Could I have the robe? I noticed you didn't really use it when you were, and also it drags a lot on the ground, especially when you're crawling under places. Do you mind if I?
I don't understand.
back-
I don't understand. Can you be a little more clear?
I thought it might be. I kind of liked the whole patchwork.
It's cool. It's really cool.
It wasn't really a gift. I was just.
Zara just enjoys this, and she lets it go for as long as possible.
This
Yeah.
goes on for 10 minutes.
It goes on for a while as you just see like the blank Spade and Golzog just like carrying bodies. Like it's slipping and then like trying to find the right place to do it.
He's awake.
Oh, kill him.
About when I realized like I don't have to help move bodies anymore, I'm like, oh, you want the robe back?
If you don't mind.
Oh, okay, here
If
you
you don't mind.
Here you go. Yeah. There you
I
go.
have a lot of turtle freckles on my arm, and this made me feel
No,
confident.
totally. I get it now. Yeah, here you go.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, have it on.
It's done.
Oh, do you need
okay.
help with anything?
No, it's done.
Oh my
The
gosh!
task is done. It's okay. It's done.
Oh my gosh! Okay.
Probably could have used a strong Toro like him to help you out, huh?
I'm actually pretty strong. I could have helped.
We did it. We're good.
Okay, cool. All right. Great.
Okay, so is
Journey
the plan
away.
you're moving? Yeah, you're moving away from this place to get closer.
As long as it
to...
takes John to copy the spell, I think.
Mhm, okay.
Yeah, I think I probably have it.
It might be 5 hours. I think it is like a long time.
Is it? I don't
Mm.
remember it being that long.
It's-
But I also have this. I mean, I feel like with my scribes, I think one
I'm
of my
pretty sure
scribes features
scribes you
allows me
can do it really
Cool.
fast. I think.
Nice.
wizardly quill. Go ahead.
That's
Sorry.
awesome.
If you're a conjuration wizard, it'll take you half the time.
Mm.
The time you must spend to copy spell into your spellbook equals 2 minutes per spell level if you use the quill
Oh.
for the transcription. So that's 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Scribes is awesome. Yeah, so it's literally just 10 minutes. So
Okay, so we go 30 minutes. Should we go 30 or an hour for a short
That's
rest?
30 minutes, I think. I think we should shorten this time as much as possible if there are people out there who could come back to the Tin Man.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, Blank Spade, did you have any reaction to the head and the queen? Did I not make that clear? The severed head?
I
That
think
normal?
about that and I'm just like, his mind was unreliable. You are speaking nonsense.
Okay.
Dylan, do I
Mhm.
know if the
Fuck
queen
me.
is a floating head?
make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, it's 16.
16. You're having kind of a moment where you think back through your own memories. And you don't... It's an odd realization. of when like you actually take a moment to think about it rather than just operate in your life, you know? You've already broken out of a train of thought, but now you start to think about, you've said the queen, you've talked about the queen. For the life of you, you can't remember what the queen looks like.
So it's like, that's ridiculous. I've never seen the queen. How is that possible? How am I compelled to order? I guess I just sit with that for a while and then think about, is she a floating head? Like it's fuck.
Is she fucking floating head? Wow.
And I'm
She's
just gonna
fucking floating head.
like I'm gonna take a highway nap while driving this tank and just be
Mhm.
thinking about the queen as a head until I get to a place where I'm like, this is fine, and stop the tank and thank it.
As you're
And
as
we're
you're-
getting close to the Tin Man, right?
yes, you're
Geographically.
you are getting closer.
With my mountain proficiency, I will travel us up onto a mountain cliff with a perfectly around like just like a little outcropping of rock.
And you do see, as you're kind of traveling, because you weren't that far away, the search party was kind of close by. You make and anyone can make a nature or perception check for me.
Sure.
22.
Ooh, I got a 24.
13.
Botch.
So you're having your highway nap, so you're just not really paying attention. You're also thinking about what just happened.
In a jar.
Tone and Golzog. Was it both nature?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nature.
You're starting to see.
Oh, no, excuse me. It was perception for me.
Okay, you got perception.
I had nature.
You're starting to see around you as you're going closer and closer. The water, anytime that there is water, any running water is becoming brackish. You start to notice portions of the landscape that are covered in a black substance. Smoke is getting a little bit thicker, like a smog is coming up. Trees have been mowed down as you move forward. You all,
A little like
you-
Isengard.
He's
a little
Sauron.
like it. Yeah, a little like it. And then you see
Is he a
like,
metaphor for corporations polluting the planet?
all I know is that you see a lot of oil around.
Fuck that guy.
Devil
He's
can be
killing
guilty
the
of more
land.
than one sin.
You see a lot of oil, like the black substance. You have a high enough nature that you're like, that's an oil of some kind, but not like a, obviously, not like a gasoline or something, like an oil, like a potentially lubricant, potentially oil. Like it's very interesting, this black liquid.
A bunch of lube?
Yeah, a bunch of lube is just everywhere, and you also
Try to
see
get it so slippery.
as you guys are going up onto the top of a mountain, you are able to see kind of in the cliffs from far away. Let me just quickly give me 1 second. I didn't have this where I needed it to be. Oh, I may not be able to. Okay, you see in kind of cut into the mouth of the mountain right next to the river here, as you get like around here, you see an indent. Like there's a shore and there's a kind of a makeshift dock, and then this stone, what looks like stone, but you would know is metallic, it's glistening, large circular door nestled into the side of the mountain. You're able to see it from far away. I'd say you're about like depending on how close you wanted to get, I could say that you could get up to like a football field away, and with the height you're able to see it. But yeah, this place is dark and sad, and
Does the mountain look like a volcano? Or is it just
no, with your nature checks, no.
Okay.
These are just like mountains on a cliffside. There was no volcano.
Okay.
But as you're getting there, it is feeling a lot hotter. Just in general, like the smog and the smoke, and it just feels like oppressive.
Like there's more greenhouse gases.
Yeah, that's what I'm
in
going
this
for.
area. Mhm.
Okay.
Should we get to teleporting?
Yes. Tone will just start working on the teleportation circle.
So we're able to get back here, right? Pretty easily.
Seems like a long sprint, but we
Yeah,
can maybe
that's-
run it.
It's
Oh,
not...
I thought we were having tank as our exit plan.
Yeah, I
mean,
think so.
Do we want to barrel the tank in? Then we're not using the teleportation backdoor key that we have.
No, we can use the
agree.
key, but have the tank in a place where we know,
But
like
that
not
is-
up a cliff.
But like we are overlooking the
Mhm.
the factory. We're like really close.
Yeah, if you want to get
Right, that's
closer, you
what- isn't-
can.
Oh yeah.
How close can we get while still remaining like undetected? Basically,
That is an impossible thing for you to gauge.
cool.
Also,
I haven't
less
made you
about
roll yet.
close and more about able to get back here. Right? Because I thought that was the whole point,
well,
was we
if
could
we
come
kill the
back
Tin Man-
after.
Wait, I
Yeah,
can
good
lift
point.
everyone here, right? Everyone here is someone I can carry. How much does Tone weigh?
A lot.
I could fly us all up to the tank, one by one.
Oh.
And I
I
can
love
fog
that.
cloud an escape, like a cover.
Yeah.
Okay, for sharks.
I'm okay leaving the tank on the cliff.
Yeah, I am.
We can like
I am
chase,
too.
disappear into the forest. I think to get back to the tank through up to the mountain.
There's one
Um,
last thing that you realize very quickly you're going to have to consider, as a displacer beast kitten just kind of wakes up from a nap going,
Oh, God.
"So, are we there yet?"
Oh my gosh, I forgot.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, we're pretty much there. Yeah.
All right. So,
I mean, I can
What's-
put her in the harness.
They here. Oh wait, we can't. We have to have them, huh? Ugh.
basically what's going to happen is if you have them, that's a liability. If you don't have them, you just might have to make a wisdom save to remember. Up to you.
I say we bring them.
I'll
wear the harness.
I really have no problem wearing
Does he-
the harness.
Do they fit your shell?
Yeah, I could tell. I don't know, but I could make some alterations, maybe.
What was the question?
If they fit in the shell.
In Tone's shell.
Could the displacer beast fit in my shell? It might not be comfortable, or if they would
Here-
want to. Go
Here's
ahead.
the question: If Star can't get harmed, right?
Well, Star,
Oh, right.
if Star gets harmed, Star
Yeah.
just teleports back
He
to
poofs away.
poofs away,
Yeah.
which may have repercussions, but it's up to you. It's up to you guys.
I think
I think
Let's
we
just-
leave the child away
Oh.
from the murderous
Okay.
Tin Man. Personally,
Okay, yeah.
I don't have much of a connection to these lost
let's-
kids in the
Look,
forest.
then
but we'll see.
someone's got to stay with Star if we don't take her with us.
We already forgot about like it once. Like, I don't know, we might forget again if we don't take them.
Is
I
Star
feel like-
a she?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Voiced my opinion. If you decide otherwise, I feel relieved of responsibility. So
I mean, she's not gonna die if we take her with us.
I think
Sure,
I
great.
think we can take
Keep
her with
on
us,
thinking that.
and I'm happy to take responsibility for Star.
I
All
trust
right.
Golzog with Star. So
Okay.
You wanna ride in the Bjorn? That's what I'm calling it now. Byorn, Bjorn.
All right. Star kind of jumps up
Bjork.
onto your shoulder and then kind of phases into it, Just
Okay. I mean, if the shoulder
Ah.
works, that's good too.
No, phases into the Bjorn from the
Yeah,
shoulder.
cool.
All right. Is it going to get scary?
Yes. I think so.
Okay.
Or if it gets too scary, one of us will attack you and you'll just end up back at your house.
I'll keep...
Or
What?
we'll protect you.
Like Spade stares through his mask like, what?
I mean, that's how it works, right? They can't get harmed, so we just
Golzok just
attack.
reaches down to the Bjorn, snaps her neck. He goes home.
No. Okay, and it's finished. And
There
it's
is no
finished.
risk
Look
to
at
bringing
that.
the child into war-torn nightmares. Then the child should see. I'm fully behind it now.
Are you going into the, are you making the teleportation circle and just going into it?
Everybody ready?
Well, I'm not going to go into it without everybody.
Okay, yeah.
I just wanted to let everybody know. I was trying to break the tension of us killing that kid.
You're about to
with
finish
this.
it because the second you finish it, there's like only one round.
Oh, got it. Okay, it's got a missing bar.
But before
And I've
you
got
all
my
head
little-
on into this teleportation circle that brings you God knows where, do you guys want to do anything before you step in?
I
Like a
I
bless or something?
would-
Does anybody want to drop any prep spells? I think we're going right into the belly.
Yes.
I don't have anything really for that.
If we think we're dropping right in,
well,
I can
I
bring
don't
us
know.
in with a fog cloud. I can prep a fog cloud.
I think I would
do
like.
we want to hold up? Just because bless is only a minute, which if we're in combat, great. But if we're not,
Yep.
Is
we can hold
Bless
on
a
for the first round.
cantrip or is it a spell?
No, it's a spell.
Personal
no, it's a spell
Okay.
slot.
Again, if you don't have anything, I was just offering it to you, just because you're going into the unknown.
I would like to bonus action. Have my awakened mind with me.
Okay.
Which is this new feature that I have at level 6, which is kind of like Find Familiar, but I can basically create a spectral, intangible version of. I kind of want it to look like Tomas, if possible.
I mean, it
Is that
doesn't.
possible?
It doesn't really even look like Tomas. Tomas, the spinning leaves, and then just kind of lifts off. And when you kind of have your awakened mind, you imagine it being able to you imagine Tomas having all of your spells and recipes, and a little mote of light just kind of goes bink, bink, into Tomas, and Tomas is awakened. The awakened mind.
Awesome. Okay. Just have that ready.
Go
ahead.
I'd like to have Mage hand up. Oh, no, finish what you were doing.
Oh, no. I was one other thing I was going to do, but I can do it. I can do it afterwards.
Okay. I'd like to have Mage hand up, and has it been 10 minutes since I last did Astral Soul? Okay, good to know. I'm not going to bring it back up, but Mage hand is up.
Okay.
So one of my arms stays.
Are you all ready to go into the teleportation circle?
Yes.
Could I do one other
man,
thing?
I guess.
Of course.
Could I cast invisibility
Yeah, of course
on
you can.
myself? So I will just. I'll say, "Good luck, everyone," and then I'll just go. Chugga 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 chugga, and then and then I shiver a little bit, and then a little sort of I turn a little bit transparent with a little line around me, and then it goes pop, and then all you see is the spectral Tomas in my place. I'll concentrate on that.
The teleportation circle is drawn. You see these glyphs on the ground, just kind of all. A portal of blue. You all step in. There's a flash. Instantly, your senses are overwhelmed with this rusted metal smell, this tin and iron and oil, smoke, something you can't fully understand. And then all light comes to your eyes, and you see yourself standing in this crumbling, odd mixture of stone and metal pipe, tile, rebarb. You look around and you see yourself almost like this suspended platform nailed into the side of an interior cave that has this almost vast chasm above you and below you, where you see other portions of crumbling foundation. You see these books and these arcane jars glowing, very similar to the one inside of your own tank. You see hearts floating inside of it, vials, ladders, and that's when you start to hear a bubbling. And that's where we'll take our break. We'll be back right as we are inside this very weird workshop to see what happens. Where did they teleport? How deep into this chasm do they teleport? How much of this whole place is actually mechanized? And how much are they going to have to do to deal with any of this? We'll be back in 5 to 8 minutes. Go get some snacks, stretch your legs, have some water, and we'll see what happens next. Goodbye for now.
Let me begin.
Welcome back, everyone. Everything goes silent for a moment as you just hear the bubbling and dripping of like ding. You look over and you see this alchemical oil or ooze in the middle of this, on the other side of you, this pool of it, and it starts to bubble, and you just see rising out of it, like Duke Harkonnen in Dune, just ooze.
Baron Harkonnen?
Yeah, Baron Harkonnen,
Yeah.
not Duke. Sorry. This metallic face, large metallic face, this torso creeping out, holding an axe at its side. You just hear, "You have called on me. What is it this time?"
Talking to us.
It seems like it's almost like barely looking at you for the moment, and then you are not the cards I sent. And it's at this moment that you just see their eyes kind of like flash up as I'm going to reveal some stuff to you. These arms and hooks and claws start almost on rails around you, and strings and wires start these like metal grasping claws like Doc Ock just kind of all surround you on different sides. These like long limbs as this creature just looks at you and goes, "Are you here to stop me?"
The blank Spade, finally regaining like a shivering voice, just yells out, "We shall shuffle! No more for you, Tin Man!" and is going to launch himself forward at the Tin Man.
Everyone roll initiative.
Can we all have a moment where the other four of us go, Tin Man?
Of course you can.
So this.
Oh,
Oh.
Tin Man.
Oh.
Can
Everybody
we
roll.
rebrand him trademark?
Everybody roll initiative.
After we kill him, we can call him whatever we want. No. All right.
I was zoomed in on the map and didn't see the big robot head. I was like, what are we looking at? Like, where is he?
Yikes.
Also, can I get commended for playing that first half of the session like a totally normal person who didn't have his world shattered?
Of course you can.
Thanks, bud.
By
By Lizzo.
I'm devastated. That's awful news.
Oh no!
Yeah.
It was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Was you discovering it in
What a
real
coincidence
time.
In real
that
time.
that's who I picked for my stupid little joke. Like,
Yeah.
There is comedy hidden amidst the tragedy. That was a bummer to find out.
On the dice, I rolled a 1.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's a botch.
Yeah.
Wow, that sucks.
9.
What does it add up to? The Marabella?
3.
And sadly, oh god, this is 2 combats in a row where you've done this. You do lose an action.
Well, at last combat, I rolled a nat 20, so
That
it
is true.
only makes sense for this one to be a botch, because those are my 2 settings.
Technically, because you didn't have to do any of fighting through, you did get the drop on him, so he rolled with disadvantage on initiative.
And also
So that's-
botched.
Can we have advantage?
Nope.
Never hurts to ask.
Yep. Did not botch though, but rolled really low.
Dylan, while we're doing initiative, can I ask you, because constructs are one of my favorite enemies, do I know if all of these arms get blind sight?
If all of these arms have blind sight?
Do I know that?
We'll say when I get to your turn, we'll do this.
Okay, cool.
This map is so cool.
As we go, so with the initiative order, you did say a thing first, so I will say this. You look around, and it seems like these things are... They for sure don't have blind sight, because it can very clearly tell that these things aren't independent of... they're independent, but they are being controlled by the Tin Man.
Cool.
Almost as like
Cool.
limbs around.
But if he can see us. Okay.
Yes, but you can pretty much, you don't know for sure yet if
Cool.
this thing is blind sight. But you're also, if they do, you're far away from the Tin Man sight. But at the top of the order, we have Gulzog.
Oh, shit. Question about movement. Can I move freely around here, or is the blackness like a bottomless pit?
It's a bottomless pit.
Oh, but I can fly.
You can fly.
Jesus, Marty.
You can fly.
But so like,
Yeah,
so
so
like
I can
the
show you
area.
that this area here would require like a jump to cross this gap. This area here is workable terrain. Yeah.
Great, and hang on. So Gulzog is going to I'm gonna try to just open as strong as possible. And just so we're
Have you clicked the clock, Jasmine?
Yeah, Dylan, I think it's on like a different... I don't see it either. I see the turn order, but it's just one the Tin Man.
That's so weird.
It's alright.
Oh,
Refreshing.
I am as well.
3.
No.
Yeah, that'll get me there.
Shit. Okay. Cool. I'll try it again then.
What are we waiting on?
You keep going. You keep going.
Okay, cool.
Trying
Arrow
to.
on the bottom right corner of the
So
turn
I'm
order.
gonna fly around this robot arm and get right up to the Tin Man.
Okay.
I hope this is not awful. And bonus action, summon my arms and visage of the astral self.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a key point. And then I'm gonna whack the Tin Man with my quarterstaff for 1 attack. And right away I'm using a second key point. Can I use more than 1 key point per turn? I can, right?
Yeah.
Right away using a second key point to do stunning strike.
Okay.
Well, I guess I gotta hit first and then we'll see. So 15.
15 misses.
All right. So just so we're clear, when you hit, so I don't use it. I should say it when I hit. I'm gonna take a second attack. 19.
19 hits. Roll damage.
Awesome. That's gonna be 12 damage, and I'm gonna make it a stunning strike with a key point.
Nice.
Okay. Sorry that I was distracted. I was trying to get your initiative order, and that I don't know why it wasn't working.
Looks beautiful.
Okay. So Gulzog, you go over to this creature. You hit it, miss once, and then hit it you hear a hollow like ting as your fist connects.
With my stick.
With your stick.
Yeah.
What is your DC?
The DC is 14.
Yeah, that's a 20.
Oh, okay, great.
So not stunned.
Damn. And just one more. Oh, I didn't roll damage for summoning the arms of the astral self. Can I roll that?
Yes, indeed. Saves.
That damage is 9 damage for the 9 force for the summoning.
Is it halved if you save?
If he, hang on. Oh, it saves out of the.
Isn't there a save, or does it just happen? I'm pretty sure there's a dex save for the summoning, isn't there?
Your master of your key allows it to when you do each creature of. Hang on. Arms of the. Where's my summon? I'm pretty sure it's been a while actually since I've had to use the summon. Yeah, a dex saving throw DC 14.
Yeah, saves.
Or take 2d6 force damage.
Okay, so there's no damage.
Yeah, he just saves out of it.
Yeah, no damage. Okay, so.
And then and that was my bonus action. So yeah, there we go. That's everything.
Okay, cool. Moving on, Zara, you're up.
How close is that arm? Is it like floating pretty high up?
It's not floating pretty high up. It is, it's exactly where you think it is. Like, your ruler will tell you where it is.
Okay. Is it technically in the space next to me already? Like, because of or do I have to move into that space?
No. Well, oh, you mean the one that's here?
Yeah, that one.
Yes, it is technically in your space. It's adjacent to you.
Okay, great. I will go ahead and attack it.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 23.
23 hits. Roll damage.
And can I do the sneak attack?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And then. So that's gonna be 1d8 plus 6, so that's 12, 18, 6, 27 damage.
27 damage on one hit. This thing starts sparking. Almost like unusable. You see it kind of trying its best to keep upright.
Okay. And yeah. I will go ahead and attack with another weapon.
Okay.
What? Actually, hold on, Dylan. I actually realize now I probably can't because a rapier is not a light weapon, right? I can't do two-handed.
No, you can't do two-handed with a rapier unless you have a. Well, I mean, I think you can as long as you have a dagger.
I have a dagger. Okay.
Yeah, they don't need to both be light, I believe.
Okay.
Do they? They do. Okay, they do. Then no.
Okay. Then I will.
That's just me fully forgetting how that works.
Then I'm playing wrong the whole time. I will. Oh, I can. I think if I hit it with a melee weapon, I can move without opportunity attack, and I will attempt to hide. Is there anywhere to hide?
You can attempt to hide. You can move to where you think might be a good hiding spot, and we'll deal with that.
Okay. I will, let's see, move. I mean, I don't know if there's a good hiding spot. I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna move.
Go like amidst the bottles.
I don't know if I can make it because I can't. Yeah, so like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh yeah, I can move here.
Okay. Yeah, make a stealth check.
Okay. That's gonna be a 28.
28. Cool. You like hunkered down in between these like jars of these hearts floating. I forgot because this is the first time I'm doing this. On initiative count 20, boom, boom, you hear a sound as if it's 100 hearts beating as one. And it reverberates behind your eyes. It is like a headache instantly right into the back of your eyes. I need everyone to make a con save for me.
That's my undoing.
Oh no.
19.
Is this?
12.
Are we being poisoned, charmed, or stunned?
Are you being poisoned, charmed, or stunned? I won't tell you which one, but one of them, yes.
And it's happening! Oh my
Could be
gosh, I
stunned.
get advantage. Wow. On a con save? Oh, that's very nice. 23.
23, okay.
I got a 3.
A 3, okay. A 3, that's a failure. What did everyone get?
12.
12, okay.
19.
19, okay.
14.
14, okay. Anyone under... I won't tell you yet. I won't tell you. George? What did you roll again, Marty?
19.
19. Okay, George, and Jasmine. So, blank spade. Luckily, you just went. But you both have this thing in the back of your head, and you both take instantly. Let me see. Not good. 12 points of psychic damage. And you are stunned.
Oh my god.
You are stunned. You can, you'll be able to repeat the save. It's not like you'll be able to repeat the
God.
save. Mm-hmm.
Am I still hidden though?
I'm gonna say because we'll do some wonky things. You're less hidden than you thought you might be, but you still hid.
Okay.
Okay, now moving forward. It is Tone's turn. Tone.
Okay, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm currently invisible.
Yes, you are.
Can I tell if anyone can notice me or see me?
Well,
Or if I'm being targeted anyway?
it doesn't look like anything's targeting you.
Okay, great. Can I look around I'd like to take my turn. This is a factory, and I assume there are controls somewhere, but I don't know. Other than, so can I make some kind of check or an investigation check to see if there are anything up against the wall somewhere else that controls any of these arms or vectors?
Make an investigation check.
Okay. 17.
17. You look around in this space, and this space doesn't even make sense to you. Like, this space it's crumbling. There's metal, what looks like piping in between these pieces of tile or concrete. And you're looking around, and you're seeing these things floating and moving. And you don't see any switches or anything like that. There's no button to press. You do seem to notice, though, with the 17, that it looks like these things are responding to how the Tin Man is moving.
And when I look at the
Yeah.
Tin Man, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you might infer that the Tin Man controls all of it.
Okay. Is that my action if I investigate?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what I would like, can I move?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
I think I'll keep my floating Tomas, and I'll in the area that I'm currently at, but I will move. Oh gosh. I just want to. There we go. And I'll move over here to this corner of the room.
Yeah, go ahead, move yourself. I'll get Tomas out. That's your turn. Next up, we have the blank spade. You are stunned. Go ahead and make that con save again.
Come on, baby. 16?
16. You feel yourself freed once more. But that is your turn.
Tidman!
And Marabella, you don't get stunned in the normal way, but I think just everything you flashing into this place, it's all confusing to you, and you are unable to take an action for this round. But you can still move. You still have your movement if you wish.
I'm so stunned. I don't know if I really want to move to BH.
You don't have to.
Do you have anything to debuff the Tin Man with?
She has no action this turn.
I
sure.
can't do anything, unfortunately. I can
Fun.
look around. I can move. I move a little bit. That includes like I can't bonus action, right? Anything?
I believe so. Yeah. Well, I mean, George, you're the originator of that rule of the.
I think bonus action was okay.
Bonus
So you
action's
could,
okay,
like,
yeah, it's kind of like
rage,
case.
but you couldn't take your action.
Yeah, so bonus action's fine.
You said bonus actions are fine. That means they're fine. I cast spiritual weapon.
Okay. It's the scales
By
again?
the Tin Man. Yes. So I create a floating spectral weapon within range that lasts the duration. And I can hit that man.
Okay, you're flying it over to the Tin Man?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it. I would like to put it right northwest of him in the quadrant. I can't. Let me. This one.
Yeah, you can
No,
attack him
this
turn,
one.
too, let's say.
Southwest, because there's an arm there.
So you want it to be there?
Down there. Yarg.
Got it.
Yarg and Flargan.
You get to make your attack with it, right?
Yes. What do I add? It's just whatever I do to.
Yeah, it's a spell attack roll.
Right? And I spell attack. Okay. 21.
21 hits. Roll damage.
Get fucked. So 1 8 plus. Do I also add a +1 to my modifier, or that's just attack and DC? That's just attack and DC.
Yeah, it's just
I
attack
answered
and
my
DC.
own question. Ignore me. Okay, Sailor. 11 damage.
11 damage. Wonderful. And sorry, I'm for some reason a lot of this stuff is going wrong on my end. So I forgot that he has a turn.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, it goes right after the blank spade is the idea.
Yes.
But we're just gonna go back to that. So you all start attacking. I'll start using your abilities. See the hand go, and all these claws kind of zoop around towards different people. Really, what happens is they all kind of stay roughly where they are, except this one goes directly towards you, Blank Spade. The claw is going to reach out and do 2 attacks on you. That's a 19 to hit.
And it's
And a 14 to hit.
misses.
Misses, okay. Oof, okay, but this tentacle slams down on you, dealing 13 points. of damage.
It's bad.
And next to you, because you're adjacent, Golzog, because you were within. Yeah, you attacked, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And this being a larger creature does have a reach. You see this thing take its axe and swing out at you twice.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 25 and a 28.
Ah!
Those are big numbers.
I don't like that.
The 28's very high.
It seems this is odd to you. As it hits in, it seems like it's a big axe, and it's hitting you, and you only take 7 points of damage from both attacks.
Oh. Oh no. Is there some sort of like later on I get hit for a bunch more thing?
I don't know.
For sure.
That's its turn. Now we're on
Blade
a
damage.
roll. I'm so sorry getting them frazzled on this one. Golzog, it is now your turn though.
Guys, should I stay up near him?
Yeah, I think just gotta rock him, right?
Okay, cool. Do we want me to go for damage or stunning again?
Stunning will probably
Stun.
stop the arms.
It would stop the arms, but it's a low save. It's 14.
Yeah, he has a big bonus, clearly. It's up to you.
Let's see how much damage I do. I'm gonna whack him with my stick.
And can you all see the initiative chart now? Just so I'm...
Yes.
Okay, good.
Oh, hang on.
Naruto.
Whacking him. That's a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
That is 10 damage. I'm gonna go for it again. That is a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
And let's make it. Let's make it a key point flurry of blows,
Okay.
which that is. What does that actually turn into? 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. Great. So I'll roll the damage on that 20. Damage on that was 5 damage.
Okay.
And then 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus. That's 12 to hit.
12 misses.
Great. And my second unarmed strike. That's a 25 to hit.
25 hits. Roll damage.
Yeah, I know. And then that is 6 force damage.
Okay.
All
You're
right.
wailing away on this hollow body each time with the sticks in your fists. You hear just like cling, cling, ting, ting, tong.
And the damage I took before was 7, you said?
Mhm.
Great.
Now an initiative count 20. Initiative count 20. You see it's him kind of like churn for a second, and then open its mouth, and you see these oil just go like boom, 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 as these big lobs of oil appear. I need Blank Spade, Marabella. Yep, this is just where they were. Blank Spade, Marabella, and Tone, all of you, to make a dexterity saving throw for me. Oh, and Zara, actually.
I'm not hidden?
You're hidden. I had it randomly placed on the map in a line, and it just happens to. Well, actually, it may not get you. Give me 1 second. I think it may not get
30-20.
you.
Add cover.
It doesn't get you. Never mind, Zara.
Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. 10!
10. Okay.
Oh no.
13.
13. Okay.
out.
13. You all, not all. You all fall prone.
Me too? With a dirty 20?
No, not all. Everyone but you falls prone.
Oh.
I will kill you.
Do I have to maintain concentration?
You didn't take any
on
damage. You didn't take any damage.
Oh, okay.
You took
Got it,
embarrassment
okay.
points.
Oh, so I'm just prone. That's great.
Yeah, and this little area is difficult terrain. But now Zara.
Just don't have to roll for if he's on his back or his front in terms of getting up.
No,
'cause he's a turtle.
That's not funny.
I'm sorry.
Turtles take huge offense to that.
Zara, it's your turn.
I have to make my save, right?
Yes. Make your save.
9.
9. You still find yourself locked up, seized as your heart is beating faster and faster. That's your turn. Tone.
We need a bless spell ASAP.
All right.
We're gonna make so many saves.
I am going to move Tomas
Okay.
as close as I can. Can I move him? Yes, I can, I guess.
Yeah, I believe so.
10, 15, 25, 30. Here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to cast. I'm going to do my best to avoid. Trying to avoid Golzog in this.
Okay.
So I'd like to cast from Tomas,
Mhm.
from my Manifest Mind. I'd like to cast Shatter as a 3rd level spell.
Okay. You're casting it behind. You are casting it so you'll become visible.
Yeah, and that'll be from.
Like behind him, right? Just to get.
Yeah. But it's still a range of or a sphere of
Mhm.
10 feet. So yeah, I behind him trying to not hit Golzog, and then yeah, and that'll be at 3rd level.
Is that a con save? Dex save? What is it?
Shatter is going to be a con save, and if the creature is made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal, they have disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. That's still an 18.
Then that would succeed.
Mm-hmm.
And so
I
you'll
believe
take
it's half
half damage.
Mhm.
Got it. So it's 3d8. So 11 damage.
11 points of damage halved? Or
22 total. It was 11.
Ooh, nice. A loud from behind. You see the Tin Man kind of goes, "Oh, you're here too." Is that your turn? Or
And then I'd like to stand up.
Okay, you stand up. It is now the blank spade.
What do we think? Do I fog cloud this guy?
Yeah, I think do it.
Okay. I'm going to blank spade gets to his feet.
Mm-hmm.
I hope. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I move out of this area?
Yeah, it's difficult terrain, but it's
Oh, so does it take my whole movement to stand?
yeah.
Or is it just the 15 feet?
No, I think it's just 15 feet. I think it's still
Half
because
movement?
you actually aren't moving through it. Yeah.
Then I'm going to very carefully make my way to the edge here.
Okay.
Get out of the oil. And then I am going to see that like Zara is stunned behind me. I'm gonna take a gambit that maybe this guy needs to see us for some of these like layer actions to pop off, and I'm going to cast Fog Cloud centered on him.
Okay. You want a fog cloud centered on him?
Centered on exactly his center point. Yes.
Okay.
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius.
You know what? I will bump it to a second level. Yes, I'll bump it to a second level. So it's a 40-foot radius.
A 40-foot radius. So essentially this entire area.
The whole goddamn dungeon.
Well, 40-foot radius? Oh, shit.
40-foot
Okay.
radius.
So centered on him. Okay. 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 35, 40. So it's 80.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
It's the whole dungeon.
Yeah, baby.
Have you put it down? Sorry.
Hold on. If I'm gonna try to, the map's not actually big enough, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, it's now none of your companions can see it either. So everyone's essentially fighting blind.
Yes.
Gonna
But
be-
he is also blind. Which, as long as he's not like hiding, we know his location and we're all blinded. And he knows our location unless we hide.
Oh, so I am blind. I thought you said the only thing it
But
would
he is,
do
but
was
he
keep
is
me-
also blinded. So if you're attacking him when you're next to him, you have advantage on attacks because he can't see you, but you have disadvantage on attacks because you can't see, and the advantage and disadvantage cancel.
Okay, and what about him attacking me?
He will be able to attack you normally.
Okay.
Yeah, essentially
Okay.
because everyone is
I'm
fighting
just
blind.
trying to, yeah.
Right,
Right,
because
because
everyone's
everybody's
fighting blind,
blind, we're
it
just a bunch of
changes
idiots.
virtually nothing because it's
Okay,
advantage
cool.
and disadvantage. Other than the fact that now it's a battle that thematically there's just fog everywhere and you can kind of barely see what's going on.
Yes.
And
that is
Hannah,
right.
I think
and if there's a
you're-
spell effect, he can't target us if it requires that he see us. I'm just trying to do, and also now Zara can roll a stealth check anywhere on the map she wants.
And Hannah, I think you're out of the cloud. Okay, if it's that circle.
I'll try to figure out how big this thing is.
I'm pretty sure it's
I think it's
80.
bigger than this. It's okay.
you,
I'll
you
get
move
the-
it where you want it to be, but it is going to be
Jesus Christ.
a lot. But the thing is, even if you're not in the cloud, you can't see anything inside of the cloud. So
Yes, that's right. So it's really doesn't matter if you're in it or not. The only target's in it.
okay. While you're getting that figured out, we will move on to. Why does this keep going away? It is now its turn. The Tin Man. Oh. Where are you? I guess I'll just make some choices. It will attack you twice, Golzog.
Sure.
That is, I believe, 13 misses, but a 23 hits.
Yes, that is correct. George, I think it's just 80 across.
Yeah, here. I'm just gonna measure it. I can't. The problem is that I just can't get the screen to be big enough.
That is going to be 3 points of damage to you. And then the rest of you are all similarly hidden. So it's actually going to be a random.
Wait,
roll
how
to
much
see-
to me?
3 points of damage.
Okay.
The rest of you who are getting attacked by the arms, I'm going to roll a d4 to see who's getting targeted. That's going to be Marabella.
Is this
and
helpful, George?
And that is still a crit on you, Marabella.
No, it's not. Because of my thing.
Right, and is Marabella out of the fog?
No, everything is fogged.
But if it's a 40-foot radius from him, I am technically 1 square out.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Wait. She's fully right. I did an 80-foot radius like a big dumb idiot. I am...
That's what I was trying to say to you before.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Marty. Cone is also not in it. So, like, Zara, you guys are just, like, shielded from the Tin Man.
Yeah, okay. Then, yes, Marabella, you are able to stop a crit. It still hits, but the effects of the crit will not be going off.
Hell yeah. I look at it and I go, and it, like, whew.
Yeah, the
washes
charge,
away, but it still hits me.
As it seems like it was about to charge, you just have a power over, like, being on the cusp of death, and you're like, no. And it just powers down for a second. It still will deal to you 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
I love being at 6th level already.
This one will be going at Tone. That's going to be dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
And you will take 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Marabella, it is now your turn.
Well then, since there is a thing there, I will, I cannot see the blank spade, so I can't bless the blank spade. Although it doesn't say I have to see them. It says you bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range.
Yeah.
But do we think
Then
that
good.
means that-
Yes.
Yeah,
if it
that
doesn't
should be
stipulate.
fine, but let me just make sure.
Wow. Didn't know that. Yup.
You bless 3 creatures of your choice within range, and there's no
Let's go.
sight. Yeah, bless works.
It'd be funny if I still didn't bless George and just...
Aw, you can. It's okay. I understand that.
I will do, that's spicy. I'll go ahead and I will cast it at 2nd level so I could target myself, the spade, Zara, and Tone.
Amazing. You are all
So
blessed.
we
You
are
get
now
a D4.
all #blessed.
Wow, thank you so
And
much.
you are so welcome. And then I would like to bonus attack smack Mr. Tin Man with my thingy-madoodle.
Okay, roll an attack.
Spiritual weapon. And it's just a plain roll, right?
Yep.
Green. Oh, and I'm blessed. I can use that now. Oh, it's going to hit. This is so exciting. It's already a 22. 30.
30 hits. Roll damage.
Actually, it's technically 31. But I
Jesus.
just wanted, I don't know if that makes a difference.
It
I
does
rolled
not.
a 4 on the bless and I rolled an 18 and then you got a 9. Anywho, yeah, okay, great. So here we go. Wow, rolled very low, but 6 damage.
6 damage. Cool. Is that your turn?
Yes. I move, but I don't know. What's the, if I, Dylan, let me ask you. If I move 1 square to the right, am I still within range of any of the arms?
If you move 1 square to your right,
Like if I move here.
I mean, yeah, you would be moving out of range, but yeah, you're not in range. You're good.
I can do that. That's cool. I enjoy that. Yes.
Okay. Moving on. Golzog, it is your turn. Now, blinded by the fog.
But he's also blinded, so if I'm
yes,
attacking,
I'm just saying,
the same
I'm
fire.
giving you your what's happening, but yes, everything is happening normally.
Great. Shit. 2 of Golzog's astral self arms cover Star's ears when he says shit, and then his other one is going to punch out at the Tin Man.
Okay. Roll your attacks.
All right. That's 22. And I'll just roll the second one right away. 22 and 25 to hit.
Both hit. Roll damage.
And you know what? Let's make one of them a flurry of blows.
Okay.
And damage for both of them was 9 and 5, so that's 14 total. And then it's going to be 2 more for the bonus action. That's the 12. And that's an 11.
Misses.
Waste of a fucking key point.
11 misses. But you got some good licks in. Are you doing anything else, Skulls? Or are you just staying right here?
If I move like one space to my right, still adjacent to the Tin Man.
It doesn't matter. The opportunity attacks you don't happen right now because he can't.
No, it's not opportunity attacks. Will he Can I adjust where he is because I'm the one moving to still attack him, or because we're both blind? It's not like moving doesn't make it so that it's harder for him to hit me, right? Because we're blind, it's like we're fighting normally.
No, you'd have to hide, Marty.
Got it.
You have to
Okay,
take an
thank
action
you.
to hide. Yeah.
And I can't do that, so I'm gonna stay where I am and just keep taking these suspiciously low amounts of damage.
You hear... Okay, which one is it gonna be? Let me just roll. Okay. I'm kind of rattling off the shelves on initiative count 20. You see these piles of scrap metal just kind of fall over and form up as these little tiny what would look like tin soldiers, but really they're just scrap metal essentially, kind of stumble off of this back wall.
Oh no.
And that's all that happens on initiative count 20 for now. Their initiative will essentially be on initiative count 20. Zara, it is your turn. Make a con save for me.
And you're blessed.
You are blessed.
Oh no.
Oh.
8.
Dude.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry to say, Zara, that you do not save out as this heartbeat just keeps pounding in your head. Tone, it's now your turn.
These initiative count 20s are getting more and more intimidating to me and to Tone. So Tone is going to take up some rope that he has in his pack, and then using his imagination is going to look above him and imagine a hole, and then is going to cast Rope Trick.
You're casting rope trick on yourself.
You're
Okay.
running?
Yes.
I know what's happening. Yeah. So you kind of imagine a hole, Looney Tunes style. It opens up, a rope kind of tumbles out. You just grab on and climb up into it.
And then I'd like to, for now, pull the rope up after me.
You see, in this liminal space, Tone just... Some of you see.
I'm
all
not
of you.
running. I can still cast spells.
He can. As he kind of goes into rope trick and pulls this rope up into this liminal space, kind of peering out.
I'm can still cast.
Anything else you want to do?
I also have rope trick, but I didn't cast it the second I started having to make saving throws.
Anything else you want to do, buddy?
I'm gonna move Tomas as close to the Tin Man's head as possible, so that I can. I'll do 5, 10, 15, 20.
Tornado is a
25?
thing. I thought that was on the map.
And then
No, that's Tomas. That's his living spellbook. Basically.
That's my manifest. That's my manifest mind.
Yep.
Oh,
And then
It's his son. Let's be real. It's
that's
his son.
Okay. Blank Spade, it is your turn.
Blank Spade leaps across the cavern.
Okay.
Full bore. I have blind sight.
You do have blind sight. You have blind sight out to 10 feet, so right in front of you is a essentially deep cavern.
Void of
Dark
nothing.
void of nothingness that you for sure know is right there. I'm gonna say not even disadvantage, but instead of just having your jumping movement, I do need an athletics check or acrobatics.
God.
Either one.
Okay, I'm gonna go with athletics.
You're blessed, so.
I don't think bless works for that.
Oh, does it not? Oh, it's attacks and
No,
saves.
for
Correct.
skill checks.
Yeah.
25.
25, you're fine. You are able to leap, basically a leap of faith. You're like, I think I remember the distance. And you jump, and suddenly, it's all coming into view. Like, everything through the fog.
And I'm going to get 10 feet right behind Golzog to the point where I can see Golzog and the Tin Man.
Well, I think Golzog is up a little bit, so you may not be able to see
A little
Golzog,
bit.
but you can see the Tin Man.
I just flew enough to land there. In my mind, I'm still on the ground.
Cool, then you see both of them.
And I use Golzog as like the point where I like stab my halberd out for my attacks.
Go ahead,
Alright.
make your attacks.
I make my attacks with advantage because
Yes,
I can see.
you
him.
can see.
Yeah, right. Here we go. That is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
That is gonna be 5 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, and then second attack, which is I forgot about bless. Another 23. Is it 23?
That hits.
And that is going to be 7 more damage.
7 damage. All right.
And that is gonna be it.
All right. It is now the Tin Man's turn.
Oh, I'm so stupid. Hold on. Bonus
Anything
action. I'm gonna. Bonus action melee attack him with my polearm feature. I am so sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's my last thing, and I missed. So never
Okay,
mind.
cool.
I apologize.
Okay, there's going to be one attack with the axe out at you, Golzog, and one out at you as well. George, I rolled randomly to see if that had happened.
Disadvantage on me.
Right, because you can see. That's still a 25 to hit.
No.
You take 4 points of damage.
Hate that.
Here's this one at Golzog. 18 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
You take 4 points of damage.
All right. So he has a range of at least 10. He can attack 10 feet out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can't attack Tone, but it doesn't know that, so that is in the random table. Okay, there will be an attack on Marabella and an attack on Zara.
I'm not hidden.
No.
So the claws have their own eyes.
Well, the claws are essentially attacking wildly. I'm using the idea that, like, because it can't fully see, I'm using the idea of random attacking, and then also there's the... So Marabella, that's going to be a 28 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do.
And on Zara's a nat 20.
No, it's not.
Yep. And once again, you see this moment of your ally is about to die. And you change it. The attack on you, Marabella, is going to be 12 points of bludgeoning damage. 11 points for you, Zara.
12 for me, you said? And then I have to roll a con save. Not to homework game myself, but
No, it's true.
it's important.
Oh, I also for fog
That's
cloud.
not good. Oh my gosh, that's a 10 exactly.
Wait,
You're
George,
fine.
why do
That's
you have
good.
to roll con?
because he's concentrating on Fog Cloud.
Oh, God.
Wow, bless saved my ass just now, you guys. I rolled a 2 and I rolled a 4 and I added a 4.
Marabella,
Wow.
it is now your turn.
Okay, with that being said, I would absolutely love to look at the general direction the trademark is in and go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt on his ass.
Okay, you still roll with disadvantage, but go ahead.
Oh, I do?
Well, because you can't see into the fog.
Yeah, but he can't do the thing.
But you can't, he's heavily obscured, you technically can't, right? Yeah, that's like, you
That's-
can't attack him. So it's a
I thought the
disadvantage.
whole thing was
What is
canceled
it?
Well,
out.
she's trying to attack into the fog. She can't see anything, so she's at
It
disadvantage.
cancels out
Can he
for
see
me,
her?
Hannah.
He can't see her,
Because
so it's which I'm saying it's a normal roll. It's still
Yeah, it's a
just
normal roll.
Yeah,
It's not an advantage.
yeah.
Oh, it's not a disadvantage.
No, sorry. I
You
just
don't
wanted to.
think
Oh,
so?
okay.
No,
Boy,
it's
was
just-
I
It's a
confused.
it's just a normal roll. Sorry.
Got it. Well, here we are, Sunset and Camden. Okay, I'm blessed. I love that for me. 21.
21 hits. Roll damage.
Christmas. Okay, so he will take, hopefully, a lot. He takes, I don't know if radiant damage makes a difference. He takes 16 radiant damage, and the next attack against him has advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And my scales slap him.
Okay, well that would be the one with advantage.
Oh, that does have advantage? Oh, no. I should have done that first. Can I hold my bonus action until after someone else hits him?
Nope.
Is
You
that
can
stupid?
you can just decide to not do that.
Oh. What do you think, team?
It'd be cool if you waited. But
Okay, great.
actually, I mean, how much damage does your thing do?
It's a D8 plus 5. So.
Oh, yeah, do it. Yeah.
Okay. Then I shall do it. And now I
not
know.
to be a huge bummer, but
Okay.
the advantage won't work if he's in the fog cloud.
Oh yeah, that's
The
right. You can't.
advantage
You
Even
can't
though he's
stack.
glowing?
Yeah, it does. They don't stack.
So if you want me to, I can drop my fog cloud and I'll switch to like a hunter's mark kind of fighting style. Would you guys prefer that?
It'd be what it be. Boo.
Whatever
I think
you
keep it.
think-
It's just for this anyway.
Okay, roll,
so
yeah,
if
roll
it, if
straight
it's
then. Sorry.
okay.
Whatever's most helpful is what I want people to do.
Yeah, I want to wait for round 20 to see if it matters, and then I'll drop it if it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. Any?
How many rounds are we in now?
Okay.
Like 3.
Okay,
Count
great.
20. Initiative.
Yeah, yeah.
22.
22 hits. Roll damage.
Fuck yeah.
Excellent.
Didn't
Mhm. Oh yeah, baby! I rolled an 8 on the 8. That's 13 damage.
13 damage.
Huge.
All right. Moving along to Golzog. You're up.
What does my liquid courage do?
You learned this a long time. It essentially gives you a hero's feast in a bottle.
Okay, and what's a hero's feast?
Very.
It's like wisdom saves.
It's
and
like wisdom
dexterity.
saves and some temporary hit points.
So helpful. I mean, other circumstances, so helpful. I'm gonna do my usual thing. I'm gonna hit him with my quarterstaff.
Okay, roll your attacks.
All right, that's 22 on the first one
That hits.
and 13 on the second one.
That misses.
And guys, I have one key point left. Should I try to use it or should I wait?
Is there a reaction you have to like save your own butt with those, or is it just?
There, it is for ranged
Offense.
stuff, but I'm right next to him, so I think my other save my own butt thing is not key point related. So I think I'll just use it as for that first one for stunning strike, please. So that's a DC 14, and I'll roll damage for both those attacks.
You roll damage. It saves.
Okay,
15,
great.
15
Good.
on the die.
Ugh.
Oh, and then that is going to be for the two main attacks, 14, 8, and 6. And then I'm going to Arms the Astral Self, Unarmed Strike for a bonus action. That is 18
Wait. What was 14, 8, and 6?
8 plus 6 is 14 damage.
Okay.
8 plus 6 is 14 damage.
Okay.
And then
Thank you.
yeah, and then actually, just to make sure, yeah, I can still use a bonus action if I did stunning strike, and that was an 18 for my bonus action attack.
To hit?
Yeah.
That hits.
That is a 9 force damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Taking a lot of damage, man. Doing a lot of damage to this thing.
Mm-hmm.
How does it look?
It looks pretty okay.
We don't.
Pretty okay.
I mean, you would be able to be the only one who knows. It looks like it's being beaten in. There are like dents in it.
Oh.
Okay, this is round 4. Oof. Okay. You see this. Everyone is able to see this. A deep red glow emanating from amidst the fog. Right in front of you, Golzog, you see a red glow. In front of you, Blank Spade, you see its mouth drop open and fire spews out in a line.
What a fucking nightmare.
Oh
my god.
as there's just kind of like
Oh my god. This is like Pee Wee Herman.
Gold, can I
R.I.P.
just in time cover
R.I.P.
Star up?
It's a deck save.
Okay, shit.
Oh no.
I
don't
fail
get
mine to
partial
save
cover?
Star.
If you want to fail yours to save star, sure.
Okay, great.
Do I get partial cover behind that sacrifice?
No.
Okay. Here we go. 7.
7 is a failure.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm failing, obviously.
Give me 1 second because it shoots out in a line. Marabella, I'm gonna need you to make the save as well.
Ugh.
Dex?
Deck save.
Is this to be poisoned, charmed, or stunned?
No, and yeah,
It's
a
to be
blast of
burned.
fire.
Burned to a crisp?
mhm.
Mm-hmm. You added your blast, right, George?
I mean, I rolled a 7. Does an 8 do it, Dylan?
Nope.
Okay, just check.
Okay, Deck. 19.
19.
Nice.
Okay. You
Yes,
had a different save entirely. You jump out of the way, taking no damage for you, Marabella, as it's not you getting targeted by the fire. A flame kind of just goes past you, but the oil on the ground that you're standing in just erupts into flames. As you're able to sidestep it real quick. But I'm gonna put you like right there. You both failed, and you are going to be taking 26 points of fire damage.
Oh no. I unbelievably maintain concentration on Fog Cloud.
I'm at 11 HP, baby.
I'm at 3.
You can't, by the way, end the stun condition on someone else, right? Without magical means?
No,
Yeah.
but there is going to be something
like I
that comes
can't
up.
go defibrillate Zara.
You also have no idea that Zara's stunned.
No, I know that.
Yeah,
But just like, yeah.
Yeah, there's none of that. The tin soldiers move in. They don't do anything, but they just kind of move forward. These like little pieces of metal. Zara, it is your turn.
Please wake up.
Ooh. That is a 22.
22. You are not stunned any longer.
Yeah.
So sorry, Jasmine.
Can I do my bonus action and movement or no?
No, technically not. But
Alright,
I'll let you do
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna bonus action disengage.
it. Okay.
And then I'm going to run into the fog cloud if I can. Am I small enough if it's a halfling to avoid the like oil spills here and here?
You would still have to. It would still be half movement. it is difficult terrain. And technically, even though it
It's
doesn't look
in
it,
it? Okay.
it is in it. I have a radius on mine.
So So I don't know if I can do it. Actually, then I'm gonna bonus action hide instead.
Okay, bonus action hide. Roll your stealth check.
Nat 20. Oh my
Nat
God.
20. I'll say with the nat 20, you are able to slip around this and like skirt on the edge and sidle, and you can move into the fog cloud if you wish with the nat 20.
Okay. Thank you.
Let's go, Tone.
I'm gonna have Tomas drop a force ball right where he did last time.
Okay, a force ball. Okay, and you don't want to hit your companions, right?
Yes, I do not. I'd like
Okay.
for it to be
I'd say that you
kind
can,
of right where I am right now.
I'd say that you know for a fact, because you did it before, that you can aim it behind.
Okay.
So that's a dex saving throw, right?
Yes, it's gonna be dex save.
Fail. Roll damage.
Awesome. Okay. That is going to be 8d6. Okay, here we go. $32 force damage.
Woo, 32 force damage.
Wow.
Oof.
Now starting to see the wear and tear. Starting to see the wear and tear as he goes off behind it. For those who can't see the fog cloud, stuff's happening. You're hearing lots of noises. Do you want to do movement, or are you staying in your little hidey hole?
I'm going to stay in my hidey hole, and I'm
Okay.
going to make sure that Tomas is right next to him.
Okay, blank spade.
The blank spade turns to Gulzog in the middle of the fight and just says, "If he takes me, you have to stop the reshuffling."
I've got like a bunch of things I have to do out here already.
You
Agreed to a lot of shit.
must stop the reshuffling. I bequeath this quest unto you, friend I just met.
He's not gonna take you. Also, what's my last name?
I ignore that
Yeah.
and sprint towards the Tin Man, and I just gonna leap up
Mm-hmm.
and get adjacent.
As he sprints, I also go, "Hey, what's my first name?"
And I am going to attack with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
2 times. Thank God I did that. That is a 26 to hit.
Hits.
That is 11 damage on the first.
Mm-hmm.
And second attack is a 17 to hit.
17 misses.
No, 18 AC.
You added blast, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And I am going to, as a bonus action, attack one more time with advantage. Sorry, I forgot. That is a hit. That is 24, and it's just D4, just 3. Oh, another 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
Okay, that's it for me.
So now it's turn again. Feel the axe swing at you, Golzog. 18 to hit.
Yep.
And this is another one at you, Golzog. 22 to hit.
That's gonna hit me.
Okay. You take 4 points of damage.
Overall, 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
All right. I'm at 7 HP, guys.
There's going to be... okay. These are also at random. So Tone is off the board with that, so it's 3. So 1. Gonna be attack on Blank Spade. One of the claws goes screaming towards you at disadvantage. That was an 18 and 19 on the die. So we're gonna have an attack on you. Slams in, dealing you 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm downed. Fog cloud drops.
The fog dissipates as you see the card drop. There's now an attack on Marabella.
Did the card have disadvantage?
The attack on the card at disadvantage, I rolled an 18 and a 19.
Oh, never mind.
That's going to miss you, Marabella, but there's no longer disadvantage or anything like that. And there's going to be an attack on you, Gulzog, now that it can see.
Sure.
And that's 16 to hit?
That misses.
Miss. Okay. It is now Marabella, your turn.
Yes, I am just checking. Yeah, okay. So I will go ahead and now, Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
I have a proposition for you.
What's up?
It's kind of spicy.
Can't wait to hear.
If I use Healing Word,
Mm-hmm.
which at higher levels, it's just you add a d4.
Yep.
If I expend a 3rd level spell slot with Healing Word, could I target 2 people?
No, just because Healing Word specifically does tell you what you can do at higher levels.
Okay.
Use it on
That's fair.
George. I will try to. I'll try to get to.
Because the healing goes to 2d4 at level 3.
Right. If I... Well, it actually would go to 3d4. But if I were to...
Mhm.
If I were to do, like, take away the extra d4s and instead do extra people. That is my spicy negotiation.
Yeah, so here's always what I'm thinking about as a DM when these kind of things happen. There are things in the game that let you do that already that you just don't have access to. And I don't want to set a precedent for being able to do this. I'm going to say, if you want to use to be able to do this with both, I'm going to need an Arcana check.
I'm not very good.
I also, Hannah, I think.
And if you make the DC if you make the CC, then you can do it. But you're going to have to make the Arcana check to be able to do it.
Can I still use it anyway but just on George if I
Sure.
don't make the
Yes.
DC?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I don't get to add bless to this because of fine then. 12?
No. 12.
Okay.
You don't know the intricacies of the spell to be able to
Okay.
change it at will.
Okay. All right, that's not working. George is coming to us from the 1980s.
Sorry.
I am going to cast Healing Word at 3rd level as she sees the blank spade go down.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like this kind of sensor goes off in Marabella, and she looks over and says, up. And because the blank spade was at 0, I don't have to roll. You get max on the healing die.
Mm-hmm.
So you get 3 and 4, 12, so you get 17 HP.
Yep.
Just the 10 of spades. Fully disguised self dropped.
Stop the reshuffling yourself!
Golzog, unless you want to do anything
I'm
else.
not done yet!
Okay, what are you doing?
Sorry. And then my scales hit that man.
Sure. Roll an attack.
Yes. the very important spiritual weapon. Oh, it's not great. What? 21.
21 hits. Roll damage.
Great. Cool. Love that for me. 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. Okay, moving on. Golzog, it is your turn.
I guess I'm gonna stick around for one more round of fighting.
Okay.
Because I think I can toe the line just so before running away to get heals from somebody. So Golzog's gonna hit with the staff. Or attack with the staff. That's 18.
18 hits.
So that is 10 damage on the first attack. That is 23 on the second attack. To
Hits.
hit.
Mm-hmm.
6 damage. And then an Arms of the Astral Self unarmed strike.
Go ahead.
That's going to be a 23
That hits.
and 7 force damage.
7 force damage. Whew. A lot of damage from Golzog on this thing, man. It's looking like it's showing its wear and tear. It's looking bad. All right, Zara.
Would I invoke an attack of...
Sorry. Initiative count 20.
Boo!
It's initiative count 20. All right.
It's alright. You better.
I need everyone to make a con
Save.
save as you hear the heartbeats.
God.
After all
This
those
is
dex
stunned,
saves, I
right?
have to do another con save?
Yeah. Sorry. I
This is
rolled
against
for it.
being stunned, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
You are
If I'm
blessed,
in an-
Jasmine.
Damn it.
If I'm in an extra dimensional space, do I have to make a con
No,
save?
you're fine.
I know a 12 doesn't do it.
12.
6.
Oh.
It's con, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's beautiful. 22.
22. You all succeed,
Succeed?
except
What?
for Marty. You rolled a 6, right, Marty?
Yep.
Yep.
12 makes it.
The DC was 5.
12 makes it. Yes.
Okay, we'll take it.
I'll explain.
Okay.
The DC
Maybe
got
because
lower.
he's taken stuff.
I think I know how.
The DC gets lower. But
Oh, I'm still dead.
you all still take damage.
Can I uncanny dodge this, or is this not a thing I can uncanny dodge?
I'll let you uncanny dodge it.
Okay.
But you're already taking half damage anyway.
So I can't have the have?
No, you can. I'm saying that you're already
Okay,
taking
okay.
half of this. Marty, you take 22 points of psychic damage.
Oh, I'm still dead.
Cool. Is that enough to kill me outright?
Absolutely not. We're nowhere near that.
I am, because of my relentless endurance, going to drop to 1 hit point instead of going all the way down.
Hell yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But I guess I'm stunned.
So cool.
And if you want to take uncanny dodge, Jasmine, you take 5 points of damage.
I'm down.
You're down. Marabella, what did you get again?
22.
You succeeded. Yeah, you take 11 points of damage.
Okay. Check. Less.
So
Damn.
sorry, Jasmine.
Oh, wow.
This just went different. Zara, you
I
make
rolled a 1,
death
so
saving throw for
that,
me.
yeah, I lose bless. Does something extra bad happen on a botch on a con save to keep bless, or
No.
is my failure?
No, that's just
More bless? Oh, God.
No more bless. I know, y'all.
Sun from now to the end of time.
A 16.
16. You have your first death save succeeded. Tone, it's not looking great for everyone else outside of your little hidey hole at the moment.
All right. I feel really guilty about this. my plan was it would be helpful to on concentration spells. Who's at the worst right now? Is it Zara?
Zara's down. Golzog is up. Blank Spade is
Also, question about Star.
Mhm.
Is
Not down.
Star?
Wait, Blank Spade is down too?
Blank
Oh,
Spade's
you're
not down.
Oh no, Blank Spade
Down.
got back up. Sorry. So just Zara is down right now. Star. Yeah.
Okay.
Did I take 22 psychic damage?
You took 11.
You took 11 psychic damage.
Oh, okay, I'm still on.
But you still have low health.
I think we all do.
Yeah.
Star.
Okay. All right. So then,
I can't believe that happened. Star nat 20'd. No damage happened to Star.
Amazing.
Okay,
I really thought that
so-
was gonna do it.
I'm gonna crawl out of my Looney Tunes hole.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to use my last third level spell to thunderstep close enough to Golzog and the Blank Spade to give them some
Okay.
potions.
As you do that, roll damage because you are in range of one of the arms and a soldier.
Okay.
And then move yourself where you want to be.
10, right?
Yep, 3d10.
Okay. That's just going to be 12 damage. 12 thunder
damage.
damage.
The soldier instantly just crumples down. The arm takes 12 damage. Perfect. It starts sparking. You see the Tin Man kind of just like it's moving slow, moving like rusted. It's looking bad. And Tonette, you move closer.
Yeah, I'd like to move right next to the Blank Spade so that I can.
You're good.
I
Okay.
scream in Tone's face.
Don't let him take me alive.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Could we
Yeah.
have been hitting the arms this whole time and it would have been doing damage to the Tin Man? Versus, like. Okay.
Blank Spade is John. Do you
Wait.
have anything else? Sorry.
Can I hand things? Can I hand things off without actually administering them?
I'm
Object
stuck.
interaction. Sure.
Remember, I'm
okay,
stunned,
so-
though.
I am also stunned, so neither of us can take anything from you.
Got it. So
Yep.
can I place them? I'll place some healing potions on the ground by their feet,
Mhm.
so that when they are unstunned, so they both have. So I'll just put a healing potion in front of both of them.
Okay. You're done?
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay, Blank Spade. Make a con save for me.
16 to save.
16 saves.
Oh wait, I am not
No,
stunned.
you weren't stunned. You weren't stunned at all. Yeah.
Okay.
It is your turn.
So I
Then-
could have handed you one, right?
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
will take the healing potion. I'll grab it.
Okay.
It's an action
Okay.
to drink that though.
It's a bonus action.
Bonus action? Oh shoot!
We've been doing bonus actions for a long time.
Hell yeah. I'm going to not take it. I'm going
Okay.
to cast Hunter's Mark instead.
Mhm.
I'll pass the potion to Golzog's pocket.
Okay.
Thanks,
and then I will Hunter's Mark and 2 attacks.
Okay, go ahead.
That is a 21 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
and that deals. Ooh. 15 damage on the first.
Okay.
And on the second, that is a 19 to hit,
That hits. Roll damage.
and that is another 15.
15 points of damage.
That's it for the
Looking
Blank Spade.
very, very bad. It is now.
First you, then the queen.
It is now the Tin Man's turn, looking weak and haggard and sparking, and is just looking towards the three of you. It's going to take an attack on Tone.
No.
14 to hit.
That'll miss.
He taking an attack on the blank spade. Dirty 20.
That hits.
You will take 3 points of damage.
No.
An attack on Golzog at advantage.
I don't fail right away
What do you mean?
because I'm stunned.
It's an attack at advantage. That's
Oh,
what I'm
okay,
saying.
cool.
That's a 27 to hit. 4 points of damage.
And I'm down.
Okay. And this last of its 4 attacks, I'll do it random. 1, 2, 3. The blank spade. 18.
Yeah.
18, and you will take 4 points of damage.
I am downed.
Oh my gosh, we're dropping like friggin' flies.
Marabella.
Yeah.
It's your turn, Hannah.
It's your turn.
Oh, I thought you were attacking me.
No.
Woo! Oh God. Okay. Who doggy? Berg.
Pops are.
I'm a little overwhelmed right now. I don't know what to do.
Pops are up for sure.
Huh?
Pops are up if you can.
Pop Zara up. Healing word is a bonus.
Can Star use a tentacle to pour the healing potion into my mouth? I know she's
No.
not in the initiative.
No.
She's a kitten. I got it. Just had to ask.
Yeah, sorry, Razornock,
Can
for
I-
not dropping everything to just talk to you, but
What did Razornock say?
was mad
Would
at
it
me
be
for
an
not
action?
interacting with him.
would it be an
Well, we're in
action
the
to
middle of
pour
It's a
We're
bonus
close to
action.
death.
Bonus action.
to pour a thing in Zara's mouth?
Mhm.
Okay. Because I think I'm leaning towards that so I could potentially do a bigger spell at Tin Guy because I feel like he's getting close.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll move to Zara and pop the lesser healing potion that I have in her boca.
Okay, roll the heals.
And because that's not a spell, she doesn't get full, right?
No.
Yeah. What is it? It's a D4. I don't know the stats. Does anyone offhand?
Normal healing potion?
I think it's a lesser
Yeah,
So
it's
1d4 plus
1d4 plus.
1d4 plus 4.
D4.
Right, that's a 4. Wait, plus 4? Plus 1.
plus 1.
Oh.
1d4
All
plus
right.
1.
5 HP
Thank
for you, Miss
you.
Thing.
You're back up,
You
Zara.
were so welcome. Pat on the back. And then I would like to how bad does Tin Man look?
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad? Okay.
Yes.
Then I will go ahead and cast a guiding bolt at him.
Roll an attack.
22?
22 hits.
Hell yeah. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Describe
no
it.
business.
Oh,
Describe
God,
it.
Yeah, he's got nothing.
Great. So Marabella waddles on over to Zara, like, I was going to say baby birds, not that. Pours the healing potion into her mouth. Zara gets up, pats her on the back, and Marabella moves her hand over as this ball of black energy shoots out and hits this Tin Man in the face.
See the energy impacts, and the Tin Man doesn't like completely shut down or die, just kind of, you feel it almost like rust over instantly as it just stands there lying in this pool, just like almost like a statue now. Just you hear all of the arms kind of like go tink, 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 tink. The scrap metal piles fall. Everything kind of stops in this moment. And there is a silence as there are still some of your compatriots who are on the ground. As you only hear, if you want to. But, I mean, the thing is, you wouldn't have known that this was going to die. So, is that... And, yeah, you spent the potion. Mm-hmm. What are you looking for? Mm-hmm. As you start like rummaging around, you just hear a very creaky groan of just, you won't find what you're looking for in there. Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah, you're out of combat. You're out of combat. Nothing is moving in here.
So, like, when he, like, went into the head to, like, rummage around, like, was there, like, a desperation, or was there, like, an interest? Like, what was the mood? What was the vibe?
Can we just
I
say
fully
someone
failed.
stabilized me before?
Yeah. I'm going to
I'll
while
wait
this
to
is
be
happening.
healed. But
No,
Yeah.
while this is happening, I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing for the next 10 minutes. So, Marty, you're going to go ahead and get 21 HP right off the
thank
rip.
you.
And then everybody else is going to get...
I'm going to say no,
Stabilized him.
Marty doesn't get instantly, because you're casting it for 10 minutes, he would be dead by that point.
That's what I mean. That's why I'm saying, can someone
Oh.
stabilize?
I'm right by
I can
him.
stabilize you. I can
I'm
spare
happy-
the dying you. Easy.
I'm
Spare the
happy
dying.
to just wait while everyone investigates, as long as I'm not dead.
Oh, I spare
I-
the dying you. It's a cantrip
I'm
for
not-
me. Very easy. Boop.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
And then I can do the Prayer of Healing so you can get the full
gotcha.
stuff.
Okay, cool.
What was
Mhm.
your insight check, Jasmine?
17.
Cool. I fully fail the deception check to try to seem cool. I am fully undisguised as a 10 of spades, frantically ripping through the back of the Tin Man's head, because I thought this was going to like reveal more, defeating him, and I would like the answer would be clear. And I'm just like, now I've heard this voice, and I'm panicked, and it's like bloodshot eyes, like, huh?
Can
What
I?
did... Oh, God.
I was gonna ask if I can cast Detect Thoughts on the Tin Man.
You can.
But before I do, I just want to say, I'm gonna take out my my quill, and then write in my cookbook and show the blank spade that I want him to ask your questions.
Mhm.
And then after I show that to the blank spade, I'll look for the blank spade for some kind of acknowledgement. And then I'll cast Detect Thoughts.
The
Where
first
is the
thought-
Am I awake for this?
Yes, everyone is awake.
Okay, cool.
Everyone is awake. Everyone's alive.
Yeah.
The first surface thought before you push deeper, which will automatically succeed, you just hear, hearts will never be practical until they're made unbreakable. Then you push in further. Ask your questions.
Where is the queen?
In that, you hear from the mouth coming out, which one? You, Tone, hear the thoughts of and see images of their mind thinking about how many queens they've served over the years, the multiple heads, many heads. Then you hear them think, and yet I serve the true queen. The Queen of Glass. She is in her tower.
I'm not hearing this.
You're
right?
not hearing this, you just hear, which one?
Queen of Hearts!
Ah. I see what you're doing. You'll have my thoughts anyway. I might as well speak freely. So you wish to know? I guess you'll only forget next time around anyway.
And then I just grab the Tin Man's face and I shake it. I'm like, what is the reshuffling? Why are we here?
You're here, playing a game of war that only one person is playing. You are the villains cast by the Queen of Glass in a never-ending theater of war in which you and your queen always lose.
I'm gonna roll an insight check on how true that is.
Can I help?
Yeah, I mean, could he help me with like hearing
Kind
the
of
thoughts
biased.
alongside that being
you're,
like
you're
the
hearing
same?
the thoughts, so
Yeah.
That's a natural 20.
natural 20. In this moment, it feels like it's the first truth you've ever heard.
The blank spade, or as he is now, the 10 of spades, breaks. Drops all of his weapons and walks. Is there an exit that's apparent?
Not immediately apparent. There is a door right behind him.
Goes through the door.
No, I'll go after. I'll go stop him.
The blank spade casts fog cloud and leaves.
I will still try to follow him.
All right, I'll roll stealth.
Yeah, roll
Is that
stealth.
okay?
And yeah, make a perception check with disadvantage.
It's 13.
Sorry, 1 second.
Yeah, of
I was
course.
using an iPad and it died. Perception check with disadvantage.
Mhm.
8.
And when the blank spade gets away far enough, he casts Pass Without Trace so that there's no chance he'll be tracked, and he leaves.
You just stand there. And in that moment when you're still in the mire of the Tin Man's thoughts, you just hear an errant thought of, I remember when my friend went away. How sad.
Which friend? Which friend was that?
My old friend, Dottie. I haven't seen her in a while. I found a new child to be friends with. Do you think I loved well?
That would ask. People think love is a lot of different things.
I wonder how many hearts until it feels like you have one of your own. So many did I stuff inside me.
Some holes can't be filled.
Well, I guess this is where I take a nap for a while. Say hello to my friends if you see them.
Who are your friends?
Oh,
Can we all hear this?
yeah, this is outside. This is out loud.
Oh, okay.
My friends, the lion, the scarecrow, the girl, the dog. I hope they found what they were looking for.
Can you help us find the scarecrow?
I don't know what that would entail.
Well, we need a bright idea. And you build things.
In that moment, you remember that you have many bright ideas. You're looking for a big one.
A big idea,
And-
yeah.
Oh. Yes. There is a big idea. The whole plan. I'll tell you more. And that is where we will end for this evening,
Whoa!
as the Tin Man will expound everything to you next time we gather. But the blank spade is off somewhere, doing
Damn.
God knows what. Maybe never to be
Wow.
heard from again. Tough battle. Sorry, Jasmine, specifically.
Sorry,
That was rough.
Jasmine.
Yeah.
Let's all say thank you for
Yeah, let's all say
that,
thank you to Jasmine.
Yes.
You will learn this when you start looting the bodies, which I'm sure is going to be the first thing you all do.
I was actually gonna say that.
Yeah. You all got very lucky. There was, specifically you, George, there was one moment where it was an attack at disadvantage and I rolled a nat 20. As this axe is a Vorpal axe.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
Which is why it was
Is that
doing
a, like,
such
Time
little
flex
damage.
one.
It on a nat
No, what
20
is-
you get beheaded instantly.
That kills
Oh
you
my
instantly.
god.
No
That's
death
why it
saves,
was
you're
doing
done.
such little damage.
Oh my
Um,
gosh. Well, I think I could have maybe stopped it.
Probably not. You were too far away. Anyway, what a wonderful thing for y'all to have.
Oh my
So
gosh.
glad to get into the true story of what's happening in this world. That yes, in fact, the Queen of Glass is behind everything. We'll see what that entails. Maybe not next week. I think, Marty, you might be gone next week. So we
I'm
might...
gone.
Oh,
Nope.
Hannah's gone? Okay, Hannah's gone. We will discuss whether or not we're playing. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you, George, for coming in as a guest as the Blank Spade.
George.
I'm so sorry to
George,
have
George,
ruined you. We'll see what the Blank Spade does. You and I can talk, and you can tell me what he's up to. In the meantime, if he tells the secret to the rest of the cards, who knows? We'll see what happens. But for now, thank you so much. We will pick back up here to learn more about what's happening in this world and where they might need to go next.
I'm taking those potions.
Do we have anyone who has anything to plug before we end for the evening?
Writer's strike, baby.
Yes, and
Rider Strike.
Yes, support
Writer's
the
strike.
writers,
Right.
please.
support the actors. Thank you so
Uh,
much.
So,
I'm
support
launching
the
two social.
and the hotel workers. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah.
I'm launching like 2 social media channels at DM_George_Primavera on Instagram and at George Primavera on TikTok. Give me a follow if you can.
Oh.
Thank you.
Definitely follow George. Also go on Spotify and check out Tan Lines by Famous Friend. It's the song of the goddamn summer. It's a terrific song.
Thank you
Hell
so
yeah.
much, gang, for being here. We will see you next time. Bye-bye now. Bye.